Hey everyone, nice to see everyone again. Um, my name is Maeve. Uh, Tonight we will be running Bleak House, Ravenloft. And yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say before we get started. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to share?
Well, a couple of announcements, very, very brief announcements, as pay the bills around here somehow or other, which is part of my job, a very small part, but I do want to talk about our awesome sponsors. Our sponsors and ongoing are the following. Number one, Monument Studios. Monument Studios, amazing. They supply us with the finest in music and sound effects. They have an amazing assortment of libraries for almost any kind of role playing game. We're talking fantasy, sci-fi, modern, you name it, and you will get what you need at Monument Sound. And right now, if you use the code slices and dices, that's slices with an N. Sorry, I'm using the sound rather than the letter. Slices dices. You can get a 25% discount off a subscription at Monument Sound. So use them because they're amazing. Second sponsor for the night, Into the AM. Our stream, well, it depends on us being clothed to some degree, I think. Being clothed is part of being an adult, a little bit. And when you want to clothe yourself in the finest of cool ass shirts and jackets and the rest of their assortment of outerwear, jump into the AM. Woohoo! See what I did there? Sorry, horrible. Listen, these folks are artists. I'm not gonna lie. They're not just clothing creators. They're really peak artists, honestly, and they are creators. They have this vision of sharing their artistry, which is amazing, on their pieces of clothing with you. And I have so many of their shirts. I think that I probably will start to give them to my kids at this point in time because just too many. They're buttery soft. They don't shrink. They are just gorgeous, and they don't fade either. I don't know what kind of magic shit they put into their stencils, but they just don't fade. So, like our friends at Monument Studios, if you use the code Slices Swag, all one word, at checkout, you will get a 10% off on your purchase of their gear. So check them out. And finally, our third and final sponsor for tonight, our friends at Chepeku Maps. Now, Chepeku, I mean, if you don't know who Chepeku is and you're some kind of role-playing gamer, then what are you doing? Like, where have you been? You've been hiding under a rock, making your own maps in your own blood for like the last 20 years? Like, come on, don't do that to yourself. First of all, you're going to get scars. Second of all, it's just not very efficient, right? You got to get maps that really generate a lot of vision here. So Chepeku Maps is where it's at. They have a lot of other things as well. They have tokens and they have sound effects and they have music and they have a lot of other amazing things for your role-playing games. Over 4,000 maps, from what I understand, available. Check them out. Become a Patreon on patreon.com/Chepeku. Now, Chepeku is a little hard to spell, so I will spell it for you. That's CZEPEKU. Chepeku. That's it. I'm done with announcements. Thank you, Maeve.
Of course, thank you, Matt, as always. Well, I guess we should just get started then. Sorry, it's been a very long day. And we're starting late, as I'm sure everyone has noticed. This will be a more compact session. We probably won't run as long as we usually do. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes. But let me just provide some ambiance because it is time for a recap. Previously on Ravenloft Domains. Not wrong.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you, Maeve?
Crossing the stream, apparently, Matt.
Rewinding,
Previously,
rewinding.
yes, you're right. 1 second. I'll fix it. Okay, take two. Previously, previously on Ravenloft, Bleak House. After discussing their potential destination with the other survivors of the Blue Dolphin, the group decided that their best course of action would be to learn more about the Mercy and her rather unfriendly crew before its arrival to the island of Dominia. Splitting the group into three, Captain Delphina and the remainder of her crew went to gather what information they could about the ship, while Eitri and Mournul explored the ship's galley. Upon finding various foodstuffs they deduced were likely assembled for their destination, all seemed fairly ordinary for the duo. The same could not be said for Isira and Verkal, who, after starting their own search within the ship's hold, discovered a secret hatch within the floorboards. Deciding to explore the bilge by themselves, Isira's snooping led to her discovery, a bound figure sealed within one of the crates below. Given little time to process this turn of events, their intrusion into this area quickly led to a confrontation with strange creatures who emerged from the very boxes they were investigating. Barely escaping from capture with some quick thinking from Verkal, the duo was able to slip away into an extra-dimensional space with their lives. By this time, Eitri and Mournul had found their way into the back of the ship and back above deck, deciding to speak with the captain directly. Finding the man abrasive and unfriendly to their particular line of questioning, it took little time for the captain to demand they leave the room, but not before Mournul successfully stole what he believed to be one of the ship's logbooks from Inner's cabin. Feeling unsatisfied with their lack of information, led the duo to explore another cabin nearby. Finding the room, young Colin appeared to stay. Searching the room revealed several important clues to the boy's situation, with Colin seemingly sleeping underneath his own bed, along with several distressing scribbles. More interesting, however, was a lockbox poorly hidden within the room that contained a bloodied shirt and a photo of a happier boy alongside his father, and what appeared to be a wedding band on a chain within. Deciding to seek Colin directly, the contents were carefully placed back where they were found before leaving the room. Arriving back to the infirmary, the party discussed their apprehensions aboard the ship, with Verkal and Isira warning the others of their hostile experiences with the strange creatures below the floorboards, though they were uncertain as to what exactly it was that attacked them before hearing something outside the room. Discovering Colin was the culprit certainly veiled their fears, at least momentarily. After some playful antics between Isira and the child, things seemed to be a bit brighter. Mournul offering Colin his hat while looking with concern as the boy examined himself in a mirror, much to Mournul's relief. Things yet again turned tense, with Mournul asking the child several personal questions that Colin seemingly unwilling to answer, with him inevitably shutting down upon asking if his father was dead. Eitri looked on as the group began leaving the room, while examining a porthole and discovering deep gashes in the wood. A shadow fell past his view into the waters below with a splash. It is here that we will resume our session tonight. And I will pause our music. So, Eitri, you see something fall past your vision through the porthole, and you hear a rather loud splash in the water below. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna stick my head out of the window, out of the porthole, if that's possible.
Okay, I feel like that is possible. It's not a small window. It's large enough to fit your head through, certainly. Look outside, you sort of scan the water below. Please make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Dwarves.
That is a 14.
Okay. With a 14, you do see something splashing in the water, but it's a little hard to make out. The waves are hitting the ship a little more roughly than you'd like, and the water below is hard to see. It seems very misleading and much more gloomy than you'd like, at least. You don't hear anything, but you do
It's just
See
the way.
something in the waves.
Okay.
Yes, the waves.
The waves. The
Just the
ambiance of the
waves.
waves.
Yeah.
The whoosh of the waves. I'm gonna turn up the sound a smidge on
Oh, sure.
my it's okay. You keep it on your end. I'll just turn up the master music volume on roll 20,
Perfect.
and then it should
Yeah,
take care of the rest.
thanks. I had adjusted them all previously, but for some reason tonight they seem exceptionally loud in my ears, so I'm turning them down as I need to.
No worries.
So yes, Colin sort of stands in the center room as the others start funneling out of the infirmary. He seems a little dazed, not really responding to anyone at this point in time.
Well, I think I broke him. Sorry about that. Human children are. I thought they were going to be pretty resilient, but I guess not.
He's obviously gone through a lot. And maybe we just need to be patient, give him a little time to process. Maybe
I turn over
some
to
things hit harder.
turn look at Eitri, who's like looking out the porthole. Something over there? Something you see?
Nah. Something fell past the porthole, but can't make it out. I hate the ship.
Well, I
Are we
mean,
going to be getting to land soon?
yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I was going to be honest. Not particularly pleased with being on the ship. I think the captain said it was going to be a 2 or 3 day trip, something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. Then again, I wasn't paying very much attention to him.
Well, at least
Yeah.
my feet are dry. This boat so
Yeah.
far has been holding together.
For all of our sakes, I would say.
Better than the last one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should find what like how well what you said something fell. Wait, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the kid. You said something fell past the porthole, like something big.
Well, Maeve, did I see how big it was?
It was a little hard to see when it happened. It was a large shadow, though.
Yeah, because I think I went up to the porthole because there used to be somebody in this room and they were missing. If I'm
So
correct.
that is correct, yes. You had not seen Ted, or
Ted.
yes, Ted. We love Ted.
No, we do not.
I mean, I love Ted. But yeah, you
Still
haven't
owes you
seen
money.
Ted, Captain
He owes
Delphina,
me a lot of money.
or her first mate, Mirabelle. You haven't seen them in a while. They said they were going to go look around the ship as well. You never really agreed on like a time to meet back, so
True. And that was that with the doctor, if I'm not mistaken? Is that correct? Or did the yeah.
the doctor had been in this room originally.
Right.
In the morning. You
Yeah.
had kind of scared him off with a rather intimidating stare.
Yeah.
And grumble, and he sort of took a step back and left. You haven't seen him either.
Yeah. Eitri will be like, I'm not sure. Something. I think it was big, like person-sized. Something fell past the porthole, but not hearing anything, not seeing anything. I don't know, man. I'm worried. I'm worried.
Worried about what?
Just being on the ship.
I mean, we're gonna get to Dominia soon, right? And then we'll take the opportunity once we're there to find another ship, because this one just seems to ferry people to the island. I'm sure we'll find something on the island we can leave with. We're not going to be
I'm sure
stranded on the
everything's gonna be
island. I mean,
fine.
this is
It'll be fine. We're still look. It'll be okay. You're
exactly.
big and you're strong. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yes. With what little you have heard, at least, you know where you're going, though not from the people who have seemingly rescued you from the sea. And you are aware that it may take some time for way home, so to speak. You don't know much about this place, but it seems like you may not be heading home immediately.
I got nowhere else to go. I'm fine.
So yeah, Colin kind of snaps back at this point, and he just sort of looks around and seems a little confused. Uh, Hi.
Hi.
When did you
Island.
get here?
What?
When did you get here?
What do you mean? We've been here the whole time.
You you have?
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Sweetheart, do you need to sit down for a minute?
Uh, no, I'm good. Can you show me another cartwheel?
Oh, sure. But this room is kind of small for that. How about instead of that, we could do a somersault down the middle. And we shouldn't run
Okay.
into anything if we do that. You want to do a somersault?
Okay.
Okay, we'll do the somersault. You got to be real careful. You want to remember chin to your chest, because that way when you roll, you don't hurt your neck, okay?
Okay.
You don't want to do that.
So Colin will go out into the hallway, step aside Verkal, who is just sort of wandering, looking around, and he's gonna try to do some stuff out here. See if he can do it without aid. So I'll have him make an acrobatics check.
You can do it. I
Which
believe in you.
he doesn't have on a sheet. That's okay. He doesn't need it. I can manually roll it. Boop, boop, boop. Not so much. He tumbles.
So,
Maybe.
Don't worry. It just takes practice. No one ever gets
Ow.
it on their first try. And she just kind of rubs the back of his neck, tries to generate a little heat with her hands, and massages his neck and his shoulders a little bit. Just remember, chin to your chest so you don't hurt your neck, okay? And you don't want to land on your neck. So when you roll over, try going slow at first and try to make it so that it's your shoulders that hit the ground, not your head and your neck, okay?
Okay. And he'll
You
try
can
again.
it'll be and she's gonna stand next to him and help guide him, physically guide him so that he doesn't land on his neck.
Maeve, a question.
Yes. Hello.
Did
What question do you have?
did Isira and Eitri Isira and Verkal tell
Yes.
Eitri and me about what they found under the boards of the ship?
They were a little vague, as I recall. They did
Mm-hmm.
say they were attacked by something,
Yeah.
but they didn't know what it was.
Okay. Did
It
anyone
was.
make mention of this to the captain of the ship?
I don't believe you did. No.
Okay. Was that on purpose?
No.
Okay.
You just haven't talked to him yet. The last session, you talked to the captain separately
Mm-hmm.
with
I
Eitri.
remember, yeah.
And then you came down to the infirmary and you found them sort of
Mm-hmm.
nursing their wounds, so to
Yeah.
speak, and that's when they told you. So
Okay.
if there's any knowledge the captain has, you haven't asked him about it.
Okay.
So yeah, Colin does a slightly better job. Not great, but he seems to be having fun. He seems like nothing's wrong.
But it's not getting worse.
You just got to keep practicing. And if you're worried about practicing on the hard decks, maybe put some blankets down, like in like where you guys sleep, or pillows or something, and then roll on those. Those are good ways to practice when you don't have somebody there to spot you to make sure you don't hurt yourself, okay? And then once you get really good, then you won't need them anymore.
Uh,
I'm going to let you practice. I'm going to go talk to the other boys, okay? If you need anything, we're going to be around for a while. We're shipmates now. At least for a bit.
I'll see you later then. And Colin will wave and then run up the stairs. Actually, that's down the stairs. He runs up the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question because I don't recall. There was a card in Eitri's hand, the trader card. I don't remember if we used this card. I don't think we did.
No,
Maybe I drew
saw
it
you
last
trying to
time?
steal it, but I was wondering where it came from.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a mistake because I don't think I've drawn the card yet.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, that depends. Do you want the trader card, or do you want me to roll another card?
I'm not sure.
I'll leave
Was
it up
there
to
a
you.
card
since-
incoming?
Well, there is a card incoming, yes, because someone at the very end of the session last time did draw a card, and I told them I would do it this session since they weren't. I didn't have time to do it last session because we were right at the end. So I can give you the trader card, or you can give it back, and
No,
I can draw
let's
another
take that
card.
one. Let's
Okay.
take this one.
Sure. Then. Oh shit! Did I just give it? I think I took it back from you. Anyway, I can give you the trader card. Since I don't have the person who drew it here, roll a d100. And then I'll tell you if you get to know the good or bad part of this card. A 64. Okay. I'll give you the good part then. Let's see what it says. I just have to find it. Trader is. Let's find it in my deck here, and I will tell you what it does. Please feel free to converse while I do that, because it might take a second to find it in the deck.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
So, what do you think, guys, about those things? That we encountered? Should we be telling the captain? Here's the thing, you see, because like they're captains, so you'd think that they know everything that's going on their ship. So, if we say something, is that bad? Because will they think, first of all, what are you doing snooping around my ship? But secondly, I already knew it was there, and now you're getting into my business, and then maybe they do bad things to us, and then or is the crew hiding it from him, and is he going to be upset because he didn't know? And then I have a lot of questions. I don't know. Should we talk to the captain about it or not?
I feel like if we don't talk to the captain about it, then we're kind of leaving ourselves open to whatever the hell is under the deck of that ship. On the other hand, if this captain knows about it already and we let loose our particular knowledge of these things under the deck of the ship, then we've outed ourselves, and we might as well just find us another way off this ship, to be perfectly honest. I feel like it might be safer actually not to say nothing.
I kind of feel like that too. Like, keep an eye out, pay attention, but don't rock the boat. We already had one fall apart on us.
I'm just afraid that whatever happened to those things in the boxes? Well, they could happen to us as well as all the rest of the crewmates from our previous ship. Maybe you already have.
Eitri, what do you think?
I think I don't trust the captain on this ship.
That goes the same for me.
Yeah, I like the kid. I like you
Kid's
guys.
fine.
He's a kid, whatever.
Yeah, I like the kid. I like you guys. That's it.
All right.
So, I mean, I don't even know if I like the captain of the last ship.
Is it worthwhile asking
So,
where the rest of our companions are?
I mean, maybe. Because I do kind of wonder, like,
Safety in numbers and all that, right?
yep.
Nothing harmful in asking that, at least.
I mean, I I I don't think people think much of me. I think they look at me like I'm a little kid. So I could probably pretty easily just kind of walk around and ask, like, "Hey, have you seen so and so?" And I think they'll probably just treat me like that. I'm treated like a kid all the time anyway. So, because of my mm, petite stature.
Mm. And your sunny disposition, I got to give you on that one.
Oh, thank you. You're very kind. I like you.
I've never been called kind before, but I'll take it.
You are the tall, kind one. You are the strong, silent type, she says, looking at Eitri. I like you guys. Yeah.
Verkal's just standing.
Yeah, Verkal, like, he's
In the
just like,
hallway.
what am I, chopped liver? Like, he's like,
I would say nice things about you too, but right now you look like you're in a very contemplative mode, and I will leave you to your contemplations.
yeah, I feel like he's just not going to say very much for the next, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours.
3-4 hours.
Yeah.
More or less.
I feel like it might be just sort of, just thinking about what to say. Maybe after 3 or 4 hours, he'll think of something good.
Verkal, we like you. We love you too, sir.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything, Verkal. I know you want to say something right now. You just keep it to yourself, Verkal, for the next at least 3 hours. We'll talk to you in 3 hours. Think it
He
through.
just nods at you then. Yeah. Doesn't say anything.
There you go. Look, he's doing exactly what we told him to do.
So, I have looked to see what that card does. You'll find out later because it's a very no. So some of the cards I gave very specific effects. This is one of those cards. You'll find out sooner than you expect, though. Don't worry. Anyway, so where would you like to go? What would you like to do? Who would you like to see?
Oh, I as much as I would not like to find Ted, I think there are others that would be useful if we could find out where their location is. That's my particular perspective. You guys can certainly chime in if you'd like.
I think that might be good.
I think we kind of owe it to the captain to find them.
Yeah,
Our captain.
Yeah.
our captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just go up on
Captain
our deck and ask him, I guess.
It's like,
And you guys, you can see that Eitri reaches behind his back and he pulls out this huge axe, like with a black blade. And he says, like, I found this on this ship. I'm gonna keep this handy.
Where'd you
because
find that
something's-
axe? That's crazy. Look at that thing.
That is crazy.
Ooh, pretty.
It was way up in the mast. And I got this feeling that I had to go there and find it. And I'm gonna keep it close. Because I don't trust the people on this ship. Except the boy. The boy is fine. And I'm gonna study it, and because I had to attune to it, right?
You do, yes. It takes an hour to attune to an item.
Yeah.
Do a short rest. So you could do that a little later if you want to.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do that first chance I get.
Yeah, feel free. Feel like a short rest, maybe in order for some of you. I see some of you are a little bit more injured than others, so I'm sure you can do that whenever you desire. So yeah, you guys go head up on deck.
Yeah.
Let me move you there.
Cool.
One moment, please. We go to the main deck. And boop.
Look at that. The main deck.
The main deck, yes.
Mm.
So on the main deck, you still see the various sailors sort of doing their jobs. Um, you do actually spy two other people you're looking for.
I was
Captain
just gonna
Delphina.
say.
Yeah, they're actually kind of like looking over the railing. They don't seem to notice you yet.
Oh, awesome. Hello there. I haven't seen you guys in a bit.
So Maribel sort of turns around, a little surprised. She rather sheepishly looks at each of you and then, hi, have you seen Ted? We're looking for him. We thought we'd just take a moment to get some fresh air. And Captain Delphina sort of nods and stands a little closer to Maribel. And yes, I don't really know where the hell he went. He was supposed to come above deck and talk to some people, but we haven't seen him.
I cannot
Mm.
say that I have necessarily seen or missed Ted, although he does, as I have expressed multiple times, owe me a sum of money that I am hopefully will expect to be remunerated from him.
Uh, the captain will just kind of like put her fingers against her nose and just shake her head. Again, I told him not to gamble on that damn ship.
Well, he
At this
seemed
point now,
particularly skilled at it, considering how much money I've lost to him. Not gonna lie.
right? So he stole your money. How much gold does he?
It's not really, it's not important how much money that he stole, got from me. It's just important that I get it back.
It's not.
I particularly, he won it. I do not think that he had won that particular sum in a fair and square game. I think that there were certain matters that need to be discussed with the aforementioned individual.
That's not a number. How much gold did he?
Like I said, it's
Yeah.
really not that important. It's quite a lot from where I'm from, so it's just kind of it's a matter for him and I to discuss.
Right, well, if we find Ted, I'm sure you can discuss it with him. And if not, let me know the number, and when we're back on shore, we'll figure it out.
Oh, amazing! Oh, yes, absolutely. He is, after all, in your employ. Am I wrong?
Yes, he is. It's a little odd to say that when I don't have a boat anymore, but
Fair enough, but you are still a captain. You have achieved that rank through your experience and your time in the navies of whatever country you're from, I assume.
it's not that important. Anyway, what are you doing? You're just...
We came up on deck to find y'all.
Oh, well, you found us.
Well, we didn't find Ted.
Neither have we. Do you want to help us look for Ted?
Sure. Did you ask around?
I've been asking some of these sailors. They're not very talkative, unfortunately.
We've noticed.
Guys definitely feel a sort of like gaze coming your way from some of the sailors. They're pretty obvious about it. Also, hello, Raiders.
Oh, shoot! Look at that. Hold on. Single step gaming. How dare you surprise me with a raid? What's up, guys? Thanks for coming on.
So, is there a particular place aboard the ship you'd like to search for Ted?
Well, I mean, I'm going to go with the assumption that Captain Delphine has not done a mano a mano with the captain of this ship.
So, I mean, you're not really sure. I don't think you've asked her that.
Okay.
but-
I'll just bring the question. Did you talk to the captain?
Well, I tried to talk to the captain, but he seemed in a rather dour mood. I think someone pissed him off.
He's been that way since we've met him. So I don't think it's a mood. I think it's just his personality.
I think you're right.
However, the safety and security of our particular group is of the utmost importance. So I think that it's important that you, as a representation of our previous crew, press that particular point with the captain.
That's fair. I will go try to talk to him again. Do you want to look for Ted while I do that?
Well, he's not down on the levels that we were at. Am I wrong, guys?
I
Yeah, we
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
him.
him.
Yeah.
Okay, which levels have you been on exactly?
The one directly below this one, the crew level, I guess it is, the one with all the boxes.
Okay, so the one below this deck is the gun deck. The one below that deck is the Orlop deck. And then below that is the holds. You guys would have been on the Orlop deck.
Okay, the Orlop deck.
Yeah, so
We can go all the way. I'll go. I don't mind. I can go all the way down to the bottom.
Isn't that where you? I sort of like
Hey, if
eye
you-
her. I'm like, isn't that where you
It's-
found the?
Yeah, it's gotta make sure. But I don't want to go by myself.
Well, if
I
you're-
don't think that's smart.
No, I agree. It's not that smart. So while
I don't know if it's smart to go down there at all.
yeah, I
But-
was gonna say, but I mean,
Just just saying.
mhm.
But definitely not gonna go by myself. I don't want to go by myself. Please.
Why don't we search the non-potentially hazardous level first?
Okay, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, and then if
Mhm, mhm.
push comes to shove, unless you folks have any kind of advice in a different direction, then we head down to the hold.
Yeah, maybe just go one level at a time. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep, definitely.
Mhm.
No splitting us up.
So,
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
So to make sure I understand, you're going to go look for Ted below deck. While
Correct.
Captain Delphina and Maribel go talk to the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Okay. Then they will, as politely as they can for sailors, excuse themselves. And yeah, they will head over to the captain's particular part of the ship in the stern.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll step inside and disappear and leave the four of you on deck. Verkal's kind of wandering a little bit, he's sort of looking around. He seems to be looking at these lifeboats, sort of examining them, and then looking at these cannons. And
Right. So
Maybe he should go and just relax in the room. He looks a little distracted. I hate to have him get, thrown overboard.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, if he doesn't want to come with us, I get it, I guess. I would prefer in case we get into a scrap, but hey. Maybe it's best that he just sort of hangs out here and shows face, at least anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Verkal kind of looks over at you, steps a little closer, and So what are we doing?
Oh, you are part. Okay, hello. Yeah. So, yeah, if you're part of the plan to find Ted, our thought was we check out the gun deck, which is just below this one, for Ted. If we can't find him, then we go down to the hold. And I sort of step in and very surreptitiously, that's where you saw those things underneath the floorboards, am I wrong?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I think that he might get maybe a little uncomfortable. Maybe it's a little hard to see with his sort of undead state.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can kind of see his eyes through his hood. As I
Mhm.
recall, he usually walks around with his hood up. And he kind of gives you an expression like, don't know if I want to go back down there, but save
Uh,
a few numbers.
I'm not suggesting that we start mucking around down there. If we do that again, you're likely to get your head chopped off by whatever the fuck those things are down there. I'm just suggesting that we take it one step at a time. Oh, and just in case you weren't part of the conversation with Isira and Eitri, I think it's best that we just leave the conversating between the captain to the other captain. We're not going to get nowhere with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess let's go back below deck then, or should we
Yeah.
wait?
No.
Should we look around?
Nah. We're good here. We're good here. Let's go take a look.
Okay. Right. So then, yeah, I guess we're going back below deck again. That's perfectly fine. To the gun deck. Okay. There you are.
Ooh.
The gun deck.
Yeah. So name that because there are a lot of cannons here.
Like a lot.
Yeah. One might ask, what does a medical transport need all these cannons for?
That is true. I
Great
didn't think
question.
about that. I'm like, I guess in case somebody like pirates, right?
Yeah,
They try to
yeah.
board the ship, try to steal their medical supplies. I guess I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's a dangerous sea, so
Yeah, sure.
having some protection.
You know, peace through superior firepower.
Eek.
Eek. Right, I see Eitri sort of wandering around this deck. Are you looking for something specific?
I'm looking around, looking for Ted, so
Okay.
Mhm.
Looking for Ted. Right? You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna go that way.
I believe you could do a study action to search this particular part of the ship to see if you have any signs of Tedric.
His name is Tedric? I'm sorry, did you
I mean,
say his name is Tedric?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
That
Tedric.
that makes him even more insufferable than I thought he could ever be, but that's fine.
Tedric, Frederick, and Edward.
Oh my god, it is. Jesus.
Tedric, Frederick, and Edric.
And Edward.
Oh
It's
man,
different.
you couldn't complete
Edward.
the series like a hat trick. You gotta go
Come-
Tedric,
no.
Frederick, and Edric.
Well, that's why they go by
Edric.
Fred, Ted, and Ed.
Oh, could have been Nedric.
Ned is dead. Very dead.
Ned's dead, baby.
I
Ned's dead.
Ned's dead.
So is Fred and
Fred,
Ed,
Ned,
actually,
Ned.
but
Ted, Fred, Ned, and Ed.
Their mother was very uninventive.
they're not related. They're just
They're not related. That's even worse. They just found each other by happenstance. Just like, hey, I'm Ted. I'm Ned. I'm Zed. I'm Fred. What is this, a club?
I feel like Captain
I like to go to bed.
thought it'd be funny to hire people with similar names just to fuck with them.
on the application, like
Or
first
maybe
name.
she renamed them. Like, I don't like that name. We're gonna call you Ned.
I see how it is. She
Shit.
renamed. It's like their pseudonyms. Their real name is like,
Yeah. John.
George, Prince of Cornwall, and he's like, no. Your name is Ed.
You look like a Ned. You look like a Ted. You look a 0, but we'll call you Zed.
Amazing. Okay, so goody.
We're do
uh,
perception to search, right?
well, study action is a little different, as I recall.
I don't know
Where
how to
do I
that.
find study? I'm not seeing it.
So
So
it's not on the sheets. It's
Yeah.
essentially rolling an intelligence check of your choosing.
Okay.
Is that correct?
that
sounds
that is correct. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
study encompasses any number of intelligence-based checks. So it
Sorry,
can be
we
used
are.
for anything. It can be used for study for history, a study for religion, which is somehow now an intelligence-based skill in 2024 rules. Lots of things where you're basically sort of like looking or searching for things is that kind of action.
Eitri is not that intelligent, so I'm just gonna stick to investigation.
Okay, a 16. Right. You sort of walk around this particular deck of the ship. You find a lot of different things, but you don't really see any signs of Ted. There's a number of sailors who sort of don't really seem to be paying you any mind. They kind of watch you as you walk around, don't really stop you, even when you like look at some of the boxes and maybe a hammock or two. They seem pretty uninvested in whatever it is you're doing.
That's fine. So with a study action, do I basically just get to roll any of my intelligence-based skills to do the
That is
search? Is that what?
correct, yes. Yeah,
So I can go through and just pick whatever I have the highest intelligence
you
thingy.
I feel
you
like
can do that, yes.
I've- I feel like it. You have to because
Yeah, explain
Arcana,
it.
right? Arcana is an intelligence based skill. It's like, well, how do you fit Arcana into what you are trying to do here? I guess, right?
Exactly. So if you can give me a valid reason or a decent explanation of why you want to use this particular skill, you may use it.
Mm, got it.
Some nice word
So-
flavor.
So how do I justify using that intelligence skill to make my check?
Mhm.
Well, which check are you trying to use?
The one with the highest points with it, obviously. To think.
Which one
I
is
have
that?
to use intelligence to
Yes.
figure it out.
I'm looking at your sheet
My
right now to
highest-
see which one's highest
my
because you haven't
highest-
told me which one's highest.
It's religion.
Oh,
Religion. Okay.
So I can use my religion chat, I guess, as a calming way to help me focus. I can use my religion to help me focus and pick out details that others might not because I've learned how to study through learning how to study.
Okay.
And religion, there's a lot of observation involved and social skills involved within religion and learning how to figure out how people are perceiving things so you know how
I like that.
properly to respond to them and teach them. So,
Then,
okay, let's.
yeah, by all means, feel free. An 18.
There you go.
Okay. In 18, you do unfortunately get very similar results. You look around, see a lot of the same signs that Eitri saw. None that really stuck out as Ted has been here, but I imagine you'd
Mhm.
probably look at the various things aboard this particular deck. You might maybe get a little bit of a closer look to some of the sailors, but nothing that really. I see you've now climbed into the crates that are stacked neatly at the bow of the
quick.
ship.
I am going everywhere because you didn't tell me I couldn't. Jesus.
Eitri's
You
walking
were correct.
around.
You
He's
may
like,
go.
where did she go?
Everywhere.
Where?
I'm making the
She's going
blackness
everywhere.
disappear.
So,
Oh, there's a door back there. I haven't gone through the door yet.
Are you
that's
going to the back of the ship? My fault.
I am going. No, I went to the front and now
Uh,
I'm going to the back.
Okay.
I'm with oh,
Yes.
I'm she didn't say I couldn't.
So you're going to the stern of the ship. Yeah, by all means. You go to the stern of the ship, you open up a door, it looks like.
Yeah. That looks like the mess hall.
Okay.
The
So
dining area.
This is the mess hall, yes. You have been in this room once before. Only you have been in
Yes.
this room. It is where you briefly spoke with Colin,
Yeah.
and he sort of seemed to not really be enjoying his meal. In fact, when you enter this room, you do actually see the plate he had had food on it. It still looks pretty untouched. Um, there's still a sailor kind of sitting here, sort of looking at a book, but he's not really paying you much mind. He sort of pokes over it and looks at you as you enter, but doesn't really
Mm.
respond to your entrance.
What you reading? She says she's standing very close to him. Looking over his shoulder. Well, I'd say
Uh,
looking over his shoulder, but he is sitting, so it'd be like looking at past his shoulder.
He is
Ooh,
sitting, yes.
what are you
So
reading?
he sighs.
She really is like a small child.
Hmm.
It's just a book.
What kind of book? I like books.
The sailor will lower the book, and it's just a book that has a bunch of sort of nautical terms in it. Like it looks like he's sort of going over um, an inventory of this particular deck. You see
Mm-hmm.
on the table there's like a little quill with some ink, and he's just sort of like checking them off.
Hmm.
Oh. Is this like a ledger? You're like keeping notes on everything and inventories and stuff?
Yes, it's a ledger. Is there something you need?
Oh no, I am so sorry to disturb you. I was just curious, but thank you. I appreciate you explaining it. I will let you get back to your work. You have a wonderful and blessed day. And she'll let him
Pauses
be.
and like stares for a second, raises an eyebrow and looks at you and isn't upset you said that. Maybe gets like a slight smile. Like, not used to being thanked. Doesn't say it back, but you get the feeling he maybe appreciated that.
Said
She just
the
kind of smiles.
You said there's still a bowl of food on the table?
There is a mostly uneaten bowl of food. It was some fruit, a little bit of dried meat. It looks like it hasn't really been touched. There's like a couple little nibbles out of it. There's a rudimentary fork with a knife, and he looks like it's been more. You know how children sort of cut up their food and then just don't eat it,
Mm-hmm.
and they sort of just like push it around the plate. That's what this looks like.
Uh-huh. It's like that kid in A Christmas Story. Doesn't want to eat his meatloaf.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what this is.
Got it. It's meatloaf. Okay. Well, I don't blame him.
Oh, then he hasn't had good meatloaf before. But then again, maybe this is just really bad meatloaf. Meatloaf
You
can
could
be
try some
yummy.
if you wanted to.
Wait, what did you just say?
You can try some.
I said you're welcome
She
to try the
said.
food.
Try the food? Sure, why
Yeah.
not? Yeah, I'll take.
You're welcome to try
I'll-
the food.
Yeah, can't be that bad. I'll take my finger and sort of dip it into the food, swirl it around, and give it a little lick.
Okay. It is probably one of the blandest things you've ever eaten.
Well,
No
shit.
seasoning,
Like-
Yeah.
It's like a white person's potato salad.
no
God damn.
fats, no. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's just
Jesus. Look, they even
Whose
put
Whoever
potato
cooked
salad
this
have
did
you been
not
eating?
they put
put
they
any heart
put
into it.
they tried to put bullshit. They put raisins in this shit. Like why? There's nothing. It's
Who
horrible.
does that? That's sacrilegious. They
Huh.
should be burned for that.
Whoa, cool it. Don't want to say that
Look,
around these
I
people.
I take food very seriously. You gotta be good to the food. Then it'll be good to you.
I agree. In the Underdark, we just eat mostly mushrooms.
If you do it wrong, you won't get invited back to the cookout.
The what?
It's fine. You
Okay,
don't understand. 'Cause
nah.
You came from a very dark place.
Yeah.
Emotionally dark. It's okay. We will teach you of the upper land ways. Of the ways of the sky people.
Why do you keep looking up like that? That's weird.
Because there's sky up there.
No,
And
that's
you're-
that,
you
that's a
look- it's-
that's a ceiling. That's not the sky. That's the ceiling.
There's a sky above the ceiling.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know that, but you're just like looking up at the ceiling. You're like the sky people. Ooh, I'm looking up at the like what? That's weird.
You don't see it?
Okay, you're freaking me out a little bit, Isira. Eitri, am I wrong? Like, am I like completely overanalyzing this?
No, beats me. I have no idea who the sky people are.
Okay, whatever.
People who live above the ground as opposed to the people who live under it. Like it's not
Well,
that
I
bad.
like my cities in knives, mines, and caves where it's safe.
See, there we go. There we go. High five.
Yeah, like civilized people do.
Right? Exactly. Click.
I like the wind in the trees and dancing in the moonlight.
Right. Okay. So no Ted here.
Where I'm not an elf.
Excuse me, unnamed sailor or individual.
What? Hi. Do you need something?
Yeah. You know, we came here with a whole bunch of people. There's at least 3 or 4 of them. One particular individual kind of looks like, well, he's a human, long, bedraggled hair, kind of a crusty ass mustache. Goes by the name of Tad.
Okay.
You seen him?
I haven't seen him.
Come real close. You
No,
sure?
I haven't seen him.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna do an inside check on you. You're just gonna hold still for 1 sec. That is a 19. Sorry, 10. I meant to say 10. Why did I say 19? Weird. How'd that come out?
So roll again.
Just roll again? Okay.
Cool.
I'm not gonna say
Correct,
no.
yes.
I'm not gonna say
you-
no.
Uh,
How about a 23?
Well, so you actually have, from our last session, you actually have a Taroka card that gives you advantage on this kind of stuff. So,
Oh shit! Nice.
Hmm.
I forgot about that.
so you did, and it's been a little bit, so I figured I'd remind you.
Thank you.
I made a little list of all the cards that you guys are affected by, so that I know. Yeah, he seems very uncomfortable by you getting this close, but he's not lying. He doesn't seem to have seen Ted.
Okay. You passed the test, unnamed sailor. I appreciate you. I turn around, go right outside the door.
My name is Anton.
Okay,
Anton.
Stop calling me unnamed sailor.
all right, Anton.
Anton. Anton sounds like wonton. Wontons are yummy.
Somebody's hungry.
Jeez, for real.
What?
I'd say so.
I like food.
So do I, but we had a good meal before.
Thank you, Anton.
Mm.
Appreciate you.
Have you ever had the fish made of gold?
I'm
They're
gonna
very yummy.
go back to my friend Verkal here, who's been very quiet and very polite. Verkal, did you check the rest of the deck? You know what? You don't have to say a thing. I can see by your particular visage that you didn't check much of the deck. I'm all right with it. Let's, Eitri, Isira, let's go check the rest of this particular deck area.
Mm-hmm.
Verkal seems to be sort of looking at these hammocks at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Anything interesting in here?
You know he can't speak for another
No.
2 or 3 hours, sir. Why asking him a question? Stop that. That's really annoying.
Sometimes she just talks to talk.
That's fair. That's fair. But you realize he has
He
like a
does,
localized silence spell that's just cast on his mouth, right? I'm just laying it and let you know.
It's fine. It's
I love you,
fine.
Matt.
Oh, look, there's this other sailor over here. Hi there, other sailor. What? My name is Isira. What's your name?
Who the hell are you?
Wow.
I'm one of the people that was shipwrecked, and you guys picked me up out of the water.
Oh, those. Yeah. What do you need?
Hey, have you seen our friend, one of our other friend people? He's like a human, and humans kind of look, no offense, but a lot of humans look the same for me. But I'd say he's tall, but everybody looks tall to me. Kind of has scraggly hair, but that kind of happens when you're out on the open ocean a lot. Anyway, his name is Ted. Have you seen Ted?
Uh, Scraggly? Fuck. Yeah, I've seen him. He's been around. Why?
Have you seen him recently? I just haven't seen him in a while. I want to make sure he's okay, because people get really sad when they get shipwrecked, and I just want to make sure he's okay.
I haven't seen him recently, if that's what you're
Oh.
asking.
Okay, do you remember where you saw him?
Here, on the deck. He went up the stairs, and then went down the stairs. And I haven't seen him
He went
since.
up and then he went down. Okay. All right. Well, I didn't see him up, so maybe I'll check down. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. I won't disturb you with your work anymore.
They just kind of shake their head at you like you're insane because of the characters in this party. You were definitely the most peppy. So,
Yeah. I mean, I've been told I'm crazy before. It's fine.
a little bit, yeah. But
It's
yeah. So,
Voices. I think the latest word is that he went down the stairs.
Oh, really?
He was last seen by the sailor over there. He didn't give me his name, but the sailor over there, he said he last saw him going down the stairs.
Well,
There's a lot
That
of
is
things below the
interesting.
below, but we can see.
we didn't see him below this deck, the deck that we were just on. Now, of course, we did not look through every nook and cranny. I get that. But,
We do a sweep.
well, sure.
Go down, do a sweep.
Yeah, as long as we don't have to go down
Clean
even
it
any
up.
further to the hold where you experienced your experience,
Mm-hmm.
then I think we should just be doing a thorough search of the deck below this one. That's what I gotta say.
Yep.
But we didn't miss nothing here, right? Let's do a
Didn't see that
Did you?
much.
quick search. No hidden doors on a ship like this, anyway.
Yeah. Have you? I mean, you're welcome to look.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of crates and stuff. I don't think there's very much here that's going to be useful. It's not like they're hiding Ted in the cannonballs.
I mean, I got an 18 on my last search, but I don't know what area that covered. Was that for the whole floor or for just a certain section?
So, It was a general check in the area to see if you saw Ted. If you're looking for something else, you're welcome to roll another study
Mm,
action to see something a little bit
yeah.
more specific, if there's something else you'd like to look for.
Ooh. Yeah, we'll do that again because what if there's like hidden compartments, like smuggling holds?
Yeah, you're welcome to try. Are you still using religion? Okay, still using
Oh, yeah.
religion. Right. Which area of the ship would you like to search? It's a rather large
Let's
craft.
go up to the nose
Okay, so you go up to the bow
because
of the
there's
ship.
lots of things over there.
Yeah, there definitely is. With a 17, I would say that yes, that is enough to notice there is a door in the floor right in
Ooh.
front of the mast that comes down through the ship. It seems to
Mm-hmm.
be covered a bit by some crates. It
Mm-hmm.
would probably take someone of pretty impressive strength to move them to actually get into that door. You seem to have these crates sort of piled into the corner.
Mm-hmm. Hey, God, look at
Found something?
that. Look. I can't move this stuff, though. I'm too small. But maybe, you could help me? See, I think it's this right around in here, this thingy.
Oh,
So yeah,
look at
as
Yeah.
you guys start approaching this door, the sailors over towards the bow here are going to kind of look at you and sort of cross their arms, like in a very stern way. Like they're not sure what you're trying to do, but you don't really seem like you're wanted here.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, she doesn't really feel like she's wanted anywhere right now. So she's just going to shrug it off and she's like, and she's going to try to move things anyway. She's going to get herself in trouble.
Okay. So you can try to push a crate, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about curiosity and a cat.
Okay. Make a strength check. See if you can
Ooh,
push a crate
how
then.
strong is she? We're gonna.
She is the strongest person in this party, as far as I
Oh
know.
my goodness! So do I just click the mod number?
You
Like
can just roll straight strength if you want. That is a 7.
what?
So,
That? How? Wow, that's a really
well,
horrible roll.
you rolled a 3. You have a +4. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a really bad roll.
Yep.
the sailors sort of watch and they look at you with concern, but sort of trepidation is what you're doing. Like, what is this gnome up to? And then they see you trying to push it, and you just can't get leverage, and they kind of start laughing at you, like, oh, this fucking gnome. Like, what are you doing?
I'm. She just looks at him. She goes, "I'm doing my workout here. Okay, I've got to stay strong."
You want to work out? Go move a cannonball.
Too small. I gotta go big if I want big muscles.
I'm gonna move a little
She's gonna
closer.
try it again.
Yeah, we think you should go
Can I
somewhere
try it
else.
again? You think we should go somewhere else?
Yeah, we think you should go somewhere else.
Mm. Is there something under there we're not supposed to see?
It's a door.
It's a door that you've covered. It's weird.
If you want to know where the door goes, why don't you just go below it?
I mean, I could.
There's her
That's
over there, lady.
fine. Whatever. Obviously, you're too busy for us here. So,
Yeah, we are busy, actually.
yeah. Hmm. Takes a lot of work to keep a ship running.
Go. We're
She's
gonna
going
go
to
back
look
to
at the other two.
doing stuff with the stuff. They're gonna move like rather rudely kind of like push between Eitri and Mournul, and he's gonna kind of like stand right here and be looking at these crates and sort of angrily muttering to himself, while the other sailor moves closer to the crates here, and they seem to be digging through them and just sort of just
Oh
checking what's
man,
inside.
this is so dumb. All right, excuse me for 1 second. I look over at this sailor, and my eyes sort of glow purple, and I say, as I cast suggestion, I suggest that you just open that door for me, buddy.
What? Oh, wisdom save, DC 14.
Yep.
Okay. One moment, please. Let me see what this boy has. There he is. Boop. Let's see now. This is okay. Cool. You said wisdom save. There's his wisdom save. Okay. He got a 12. And he sort of looks at you. And doesn't do what you want.
What? That's weird.
These are some stubborn sailors.
No, you don't understand. I sort of sidle over to Eitri, and I say, "It, it didn't work. But I
What
know
didn't work?
I cast a spell on him.
I'm gonna take a step closer to you. Sort of look at you. How tall are you?
Like 6'1".
Okay, then you are definitely taller than he is, but he's gonna kind of look up at you and sort of size you up. I think you should get
Eitri
going.
puffs up a little bit. He's not nearly as tall, but
Boys, it's okay. We can go below. We're just looking for our friend. We don't need trouble.
I think you should go look somewhere else.
All right, we'll take the hint. That's fine.
Down the stairs.
Let's go. We're gonna go downstairs.
Eitri walks away, and when he's at a more or less safe distance, he turns back and he goes like, and then he walks off.
Isira walks away kind of like she's unfazed by them and just is kind of like, like she's got a
Sarah,
tune in her head and she's just walking.
you have been gifted inspiration by
Yes, yes.
Infinity. It's lead speak. I'm not 100% sure. Yes,
So,
you've been given inspiration, which you can use until the end of next session.
so would I know why that spell failed, or no?
You could make an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm shitty at those. That's cool. I'll do it anyway.
It doesn't hurt to try.
Never hurts to try. That's a 12.
A 12. Okay. Hard to tell. You've definitely heard of people who are a little bit more hardy than others. People who maybe are a little bit more resistant to the sort of effects you're trying to do.
Okay. Got it. All right, so let's head on down to the lower deck.
Okay, I will move you then to the lower deck.
Yeah.
One moment, please. I'm just going to bunch you all up, and then I'm going to move you. Boop. And this deck. You make it to the lower deck. Seems as quiet as you left it. There doesn't really seem to be anybody around. At least that you can see in the hallway.
Hmm.
The door to the infirmary is
So-
still open.
So that doorway was in the front. So let's see what we can find there. I don't believe we've been there.
No, we haven't.
Mm.
It's just
You have
around
not.
this. Is this the brig? What is this? This caged area here.
So yes, you I think would recognize even without making any kind of check. This is a Cajun area. Used as a break. There's some things stored inside, but it seems to be completely surrounded by metal bars.
Mm.
And can we make out what
Oh.
it is? Is it boxes like on the drawing, or?
Yes, I'm keeping the map pretty one-to-one. So there are boxes in there covered with a tarp or a blanket of some kind. It's hard to make out what's in them. They're just really big boxes. They kind of get piled up towards the ceiling in just one corner of this caged area. You go through
Mhm.
this door here. It kind of makes a loud squeaking sound. It looks like it doesn't get moved very often. Sort of look around. There's a bunch of hay, some water, some big water barrels, some more crates.
Hmm.
It should be going
And
up here. This is where the thing was.
yep, so as you look in this area, there are two more doors, which do open. And yeah, there's more hay in here. And you sort of look up, and yes, you see there is a trap door above you.
Ah.
Sort of matches what you'd expect it to be from below.
Hmm.
Just kind of looks up. Why would this area get a trapdoor and then be covered?
Look.
You could make a
Weird.
history check
Yeah.
Hmm.
or an intelligence
Yeah.
and a history.
Could be.
I'd accept insight as well.
Ooh, insight. Let's do insight.
Okay, a dirty 20.
Oof.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's more than enough. Um,
Hmm.
with a ship this size, carrying it down the narrow stairwells, a little harder. These doors exist to be able to move a little bit easier between decks for things that
Ah,
are smaller, things that you would be able to put below deck without as much effort.
got it.
Like a gnome.
Like a gnome, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Hmm. What
So
else can we get
these doors are
ourselves in
just an easy
trouble
way to
with?
get.
Yeah.
So you look around, you go through this door down here. You sort of hear the sounds of sort of like clucking, which is like, "Rrr, rrr."
Hmm.
And you look around and you see some eggs along with just some chickens that just seem to be existing in this little pen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a dozen of them between the three pens here. And they've laid some
Cluck,
eggs
cluck,
and
cluck,
they're
cluck.
just kind of living their best chicken life. They're nothing really
Aren't you
sticks out.
just
I mean,
sweet little chickies?
you've seen other
You're gonna
things.
make- Mm.
Yeah.
You look like you're
With
gonna
all the
make
other
good
food things
dinners.
that are being transported, they probably will.
Mm.
But yes, for both
Here's
Mournul and Eitri, you've been in the a lot of the rest of the ship. You've been in the galley. You've seen a lot of the other food. This just seems like more food that might be delivered to the island.
Mm.
What is in this cage? My curiosity is getting the better of me.
I think the door is locked.
All right.
Do you know how to make it
Do you
unlock?
try to open the door?
Yeah. First, I try to I see if the door opens without my having to deal with
The
it.
door is locked, yes.
Yeah, so I'll take out my thieves' tools.
Okay.
And I will use...
You may make a sleight of hand check.
actually do not have these tools. I apologize. I just can make
I have tinker tools.
You have tinker tools.
Cool.
Okay.
So I can try.
I think tinker tools can be used for a variety of things, yes.
Yeah, thieves'
guess
tools
so.
are specifically for opening doors. Tinker tools are for like reconfiguring machinery or things like that.
Okay.
Slightly different.
Okay.
Then you just see Eitri like taking the tools and comparing them to the keyhole and go like, nope, nope.
I mean,
Nope.
I could give it a shot. It won't be my finest work, I can tell you that. I'm not a rogue or a pickpocket or something like that. If only we had Ted here. Anywho, if you give me something thin and metal and flexible, I'll give it a shot. I'm not too bad with that kind of stuff.
Mm.
Siri, you got a bobby pin?
I don't know. Let me check my. I don't think I mean, I've got one right here. I can give you this one, maybe.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
Okay. Here. You want this one?
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks.
Okay. There you go.
All right. So with her metal bobby
So-
pin, I will just straight sleight of hand it.
Okay. By all means. A 22.
Yeah,
Nice.
not bad.
Yeah, that does open this door.
What the hell's a drow doing with a bobby pin? Give it back to Sierra.
Thanks. I'll just put that right back up there. People never assume to check a girl's hair. They think we're just pretty little flowers, and they.
So yeah, the door does open with
Okay.
a 22.
Can you open it? Because I can't with it being locked and all that jazz.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry about that. Let me change
There
that
we
for
go.
ya. It is no longer locked.
All right, I'll walk on in.
Ooh. What's it?
So you walk on in. Just sort of step on these metal grates. Sort of look down. You can kind of see light shining in from above you, but also some light. Seem to be able to see some light below deck. Like some dim lanterns, perhaps. The deck below. What would you like to do?
I'm going to look at these crates.
Okay. You walk over the crates. You remove the sheet from them. They do appear to be nailed shut.
No sign on
So
the
what-
side of it? Like no
I don't know.
insignia or icon or words or anything? Just a crate?
There are some markings, but it's not like some of the other crates you've seen. They sort of just have like scribbles. And they seem to be, not that this necessarily exists in D&D, they're Roman numerals.
Roman numerals.
So you see like an X, 1, 3 slashes. There's just a whole bunch of numbers, and they don't seem to be in any particular order.
Okay.
They seem to be carved into it.
Okay. Well, I'm not strong, and I don't have the ability to wrench open these crates here.
Well, I
No.
can try if you want to.
I don't even have a tool that can do this kind of stuff. I'm not
I-
used to it.
I don't want us to get in trouble. Will we get in trouble?
How are they going to
I
know
guess
it's
it's only if we
us?
get caught.
Exactly.
So I guess we don't get caught.
Okay. So there's a few different ways you can go about this. You can try to open it with something on your person. You can try to find something nearby to maybe give you leverage.
Hmm.
You can also work together if you'd like. So if Eitri and Isira want to try to work together, I will give whoever rolls advantage.
Okay. Sure, we can work together. If we got anything to pry it open with, that would help, but I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
does.
I do
This
not.
big ass axe that I can just
Oh, that'll do.
Ooh. Shimmy the blade
give me
in,
some
and then we can go.
leverage.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
better
And
than
I'll
any
just jump
crowbar.
on it. I'll just jump on the handle. I'll bounce on it until it pops.
Okay. You're using a weapon as a prying instrument, so
Mhm.
make an just a strength check, or you can use I'd say athletics would be fine. Or you can make an
Okay.
attack if you really want to. But
I
that
mean,
might cause a little more damage than you want.
we
Yeah,
wanna
we
be
don't want to
quiet
damage the
about
box.
it. All right.
There we go.
A
So each of
20.
you gonna
Yeah,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think a 20 is enough. It's just a box. There's nothing magical about it. It's just a box. So you go to pry the box open. Do you just pry the one in front of you open, this one here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you pry it open. You sort of like swing the axe in a way. Maybe Asira guides you to like strike it in just a way that it won't damage the box. You kind of get between the lid and just the walls of the box, and it sort of cracks open. You're hit with sort of like a cloud of dust. Like this box hasn't been opened in a while, and sort of take a look inside. It's strange. It's just personal effects, clothing, jewelry, some boots, maybe a dagger or so, some farming tools, like the things you'd expect someone to just have on them.
Hmm.
Just that you would expect
Weird.
just a normal day-to-day commoner, or is some armor in there, like maybe from a guard.
Hmm.
But nothing that really, like, none of it has like names on them, like none of it's labeled. They're just sort of piled in this crate. And when you
So
look at it,
weird.
you sort of examine the just different pieces of clothing, and you sort of look and realize that there are multiple sets of clothing in here. This isn't just thrown in here willy-nilly. Like, you can make outfits out of these clothings.
Hmm.
That's weird,
And that's what you find in
guys.
this box.
What about one of these other ones? Is it gonna be more of the same?
Might as well give it a shot.
You could try to open it.
Yeah. Let's try one of these ones on top.
Okay, I'll take another swing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Acro-
21.
Mhm.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Smooth as butter. I'm liking this
So,
axe.
not a problem getting up there. Not a problem getting up there at all. You want to go for another swing to open it? Or were you using acrobatics to open it?
Yeah, I thought I was opening
'Cause
it, but
I'll take it. You're rolling acrobatics. I think you have a different modifier than athletics,
yeah.
because acrobatics is based off of dex. There you go. Yeah, same as before. No real change. It's still the same amount of heft. This axe feels nice.
Lies good
You
in the hand.
pry it open. Yeah. Pry open another crate. It's the same. More clothing effects. Some dresses, some blouses, some
Dresses, you say?
an instrument. There's a flute in this one. The first one was more of like a general attire. This one seems to be more filled with female clothing, or at least the kind of clothing you would
So
expect on a female identifying person.
weird that they would lock up a bunch of clothes in people's things.
Especially since they're not. I haven't seen any people wearing dresses on this boat. So who are
Right?
these from?
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's really not been that many females on board.
You're welcome to
Could
make a
of course
check
be
if you
that they're
can.
just bringing it to the island. Maybe we're
It-
looking a bit
Maybe,
too deep into it, but
maybe that we're thinking too hard. Okay, let's not think too hard. Let's close these because Ted isn't in here. And let's just
good
kind of
point.
like shelve
Yeah.
that thought for a minute, put that back there, and we'll think about this more after we figure out where Ted is.
Okay. Fine. Let's get
So you
Close the
guys were gonna open
boxes.
it. I was hoping you guys were gonna open a third box and Ted was gonna pop out and be like, surprise.
It's always the third box.
Always the third box. But yeah, you try to close these boxes back up. You struck them with enough accuracy. I'd say that you can do that. If someone looked really close at them, maybe they might notice something's amiss, but you were pretty precise with your strikes. So I don't think it'd take much effort to sort of nail the lids back on.
Okay.
Are you doing this quietly?
Yes.
Great. Might
Like
you be willing to roll
tapping the
the
nails with the axe, like tuck, 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 tuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like if you're attempting to quietly, it should be fine. But yeah, you look around. Do you go anywhere else on the ship?
Let's go. What else have we not seen on here?
Are there
go-
doors? Are there doors to in the very back of the ship?
So yes, there are doors to the very back of the ship. You would recall that is where the galley is, where you saw the food stuff. There is additionally one other door on this level that is right here that you have not
Yeah.
looked at.
That is true.
Mm,
And it is locked.
locked. We
It
should
is
make that
locked. You are
someone.
correct.
Okay.
Mournul, Isira,
Yeah.
we're gonna need another bottle.
Yeah, it's fine. Just hand it over. Let's get this over with.
Here you go.
Yep. Okay. That's an 18.
Okay. An 18. You sort of try to budge the lock. It is unfortunately not quite enough. Your bobby pin starts bending in the way that you're not expecting, and it doesn't budge. You get the feeling if you just angled it a little better, maybe you could pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Something else of note. You would know that Verkal is a little bit more sneaky than each of you, and may be able to help for something like this.
That's a good point. That's true.
He sort of ducked into the infirmary. He seems to be going through the different items in the room. You don't really see much of him at the moment, but you could certainly ask him to help you.
Hey, Verky, can you help us make this door open?
He sort of
Please?
pokes his head out and nods. I can do that.
Silently.
And yeah, very, very silently. Of course, yes, he doesn't speak at the moment. So yeah, he'll come over towards you, Mournul, and you can roll with advantage.
Okay. That's a 21.
A 21 is just enough.
Cool.
So yeah, you
One hell of a luck.
with
Seriously.
well, it was a 19 and then you failed, so it went up to a 21.
Right. Fair enough. Okay.
So
Still pretty high.
yes, he assists you in a way that someone very dexterous can. He sort of knows his way around a lockpick, and he has thieves' tools, so
Should have asked him.
it should have.
Oh well, it's fine.
Yeah. So the door opens. Let me open that door for you.
Okay.
Okay, it opens.
All right. I sidle in. Ooh.
Okay, you settle into this room, and this room is kind of strange. Not like any other room you've seen so far on this ship. One part of the floor seems to be rather. It's not collapsed, just has a bunch of junk, just sort of stacked and thrown in the corner. Random pieces of scrap wood, like there's some metal. It just kind of looks like things you'd maybe find in a shipwreck. There's some nets. There's just a bunch of junk. And then on the table, there is some papers with a quill.
Ooh, what do they say?
Don't mind if I do. Let's go and take a look.
All right, I found a new feature, so I am going to just show it to you and give you a clickable.
Oh, I love it. It's a clicky.
It's a clicky, and I can read it for you if you want, or you can read it if
Okay.
you would prefer.
That's fine. Dr. Renner, I'm so glad you have accepted my offer to join the staff at my humble sanatorium. I will call on you within a fortnight to complete the transformation I described in my earlier letters. Following that, I would appreciate it if you would travel to Matira Bay and stay at the residence of Baron Metis. He makes his home and tends a small clinic on Alptraum Street. I am apprising you of this desire so that you may make preparations for the long journey. Once I have visited you, I do not intend to return to the mainland for some time. Yet I require your assistance in Dominia promptly. Baron Metis will see to your comforts until one of my agents arrives in Martira Bay. And it's signed The Cloud Froth.
Ooh, mysterious.
Do any of those names ring a bell for us?
You can make a history check. Oh, it's going to be kind of high. I will say, Dr. Reiner, you know he's the doctor that you've met aboard the ship.
Right.
The other names, one of them you definitely don't know. But Darkcloud Heinfroth is the how to say this? He is the I can't think of the word. It's okay. He is the person who runs the infirmary.
Sanatorium.
Oh,
The
so
sanatorium, yes.
like he's the warden, he's the administrator or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we can kind of get that from the letter, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And does this room look like it's the doctor's?
So you look at this room, and no, it doesn't look like it's the doctor's room. You look like this room may have just been a quiet place where maybe he writes some missives. There's some other things here. Most of them are just medical notes. Some of them are a little more concerning than you'd like. Maybe discussing some more primitive methods of medical care, ways to do um, things like maybe setting a broken arm without anesthesia, um, sealing a gash with heat, like things that aren't the typical like go to if you can do something better, but very rudimentary.
Hmm.
There's no real organization to these papers. They just sort of um, exist, and it looks like maybe they were written recently, with the exception of this note.
Hmm.
And if I
Okay,
take a look at the junk in the corner, is there anything I recognize? Like, is it from our shipwreck?
so you can make a perception check to see if there's anything in the corner you recognize from the Blue Dolphin. You didn't spend too long aboard the ship, so I mean, you're welcome to try. Okay, with a 12, it's just junk. It's
Yeah.
not really anything that stands out.
Yeah, guys,
There's
this
no
is
real
all.
rhyme or reason for it to be here. It just seems to be junk.
I don't understand any of this. This is way above my head.
I don't know.
This is.
I don't know about this island, though. This
Yeah.
island.
What is this transformation I described in my earlier letters he talked about? That's the thing that worries me. Everything else is pretty much hunky dory.
Yeah.
I'll call on you within a fortnight to complete the transformation I described in my earlier letters. I don't know what the hell that means. Doesn't sound
Are
good,
there
though.
any earlier letters?
Okay, you look through this paperwork. This appears to be the only letter, at least directed to Dr. Reiner. There's some other things, some things that don't really make sense. There's some letters to other people you've never heard of. Letters for people that sound like patients, people that have been asking for help from Dr. Reiner or Renner. Um, Nothing that really seems strange. It's kind of that sort of stuff you would expect a doctor to receive. This letter is the one that stands out. This is the one that is the strangest, the one that you can't really wrap your head around.
All right. Well, no Ted and a weird letter. Let's mosey on out. See if we can find him at a different place.
Yeah. Try to make everything look untouched.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know if we can relock the door.
Well, Verkal could
Certainly
probably
try.
take care of that.
Yeah, Verkal can try. Let's see how he does. Boop. All right, Verkal, what do you have for sleight of hand, friend? You're pretty good. Not so much. With a 12, he goes to try to relock it. There's no real damage to the door, but it's not locked. It's closed. I guess that's, the best you can hope for.
Yeah. Let's just pretend.
Actually, do you want to go inside? Yeah. It's closed. Sure, it's fine.
All right.
Do you want to do anything else in this room before you leave? Go anywhere else on the ship?
I'm just going to check out this, looks like the pantry one last time in here.
Sure. You're going to check out the... There you go, the galley. Right. You may make a study action to see if you notice anything amiss.
Okay, I will choose. Can I argue for, instead of the study action, can I argue for the search action?
You may, yes.
Okay, well, that gives me all the wisdom-based skills, so I'll go with my +4 perception with the search action.
Yes, you may absolutely use your search action. I have been attempting to familiarize myself more with the 2024
Blech.
rules.
That's a 13.
13. Right. Roll one more time just because you've been in this room recently.
Fair enough. An 18.
An 18. Yeah. So you and Eitri actually spent a bit of time in this room, looking around, sort of inspecting things to see what was going on in this room. With an 18, you do notice there are a few things that are different. There seems to be some of the food that's over here that seems to be missing. Some of the fruit seems to be on the floor. There's some crumbs from one of the bread loaves that you found nearby. And it sort of seems like maybe someone dropped it and didn't pick it back up.
Hmm.
So someone has come here within the past hour and had a snack.
Hmm. Could have been Colin. Kids like to eat.
Mm-hmm. I like snacks.
Case in point. Could I try a survival check to ascertain the location of this person? Like, I don't know if that's going to help at
Yes.
all, but decent survival here.
You can try. Yeah. By all means.
Okay. That's a
A 20.
non-natural 20.
I'd say a 20 is more than enough. Yeah. So with your survival, you're able to kind of get a better lay of the land, or at least this room. You do see that, well, the food is sort of dropped on the floor. Some of it seems to lead in smaller amounts towards the door you just came through. Like someone was carrying something, perhaps, that they were eating, and maybe they just weren't being very clean about it.
Mm-hmm.
But whoever was in this room eating, they definitely left. And given some of the food is sort of thrown about,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't really leave it organized, you can make what you will of that.
Hmm.
Could be Colin. He could be a kid who doesn't clean up after himself, and
Yeah, it's
maybe didn't pick
inconclusive.
up and knock something over, decide to leave it there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's not Ted. It's inconclusive. We see a lot of food, and it's just not helping out here.
I mean, you can certainly follow the breadcrumbs as you will,
Yeah.
where they go.
Yeah, sure. I'm all right with that. Where do they go?
Yeah. You see this trail of food. It gets harder the further through the ship you go, but it does lead out this door,
Okay.
and then it leads south, at least
Okay.
on the map. Uh, and then it sort of leads.
All right, so I just traipse out and sort of like slowly follow the trail of breadcrumbs back this way.
Yeah. It does stop a little closer to the stairs for the holds versus the
Oh,
stairs
shit.
for the gun deck.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
all
I
signs
guess we gotta go
point
down.
to down. Yeah.
Hmm.
Ugh. All right. Well, it is what it is. Verkal, you coming with us?
Okay. question. Before you go down the stairs, did you
Mhm.
guys want to take a break tonight since we have a shorter session? 'Cause I think this would be a good time to do so if you wanted to.
That's up to you folks. I don't care either way.
I think
Okay.
just a few minutes for a bio break would be great.
Yep. Sounds fine.
Sure, can do that.
Cool.
All right. So we will be back soon, within a few minutes. Say 5. That
Yeah,
sounds
5's
like a
good.
good amount of time for a bio break.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we will see everyone very soon. We're just going to take a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you're just now joining us, our band of adventurers, if we can call them that, I guess, they've been exploring this ship called the Mercy. They were tasked to try to find a missing crew member of theirs. They have been very recently rescued by this ship after their own ship had a rather untimely visit to the bottom of the ocean. They have followed no real trail, but now they found something. Uh, that seems to lead them into the holds, and that's where they seem to be going now.
Down, down, down.
Yeah.
We're going down, 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 down.
Now, uh, technical question, Matt, as a DM. Verkal's not really been helping very much. Would his light efforts be rewarding of a short rest for him? Just because he is definitely injured more
That's
than everyone else?
completely up to you.
I just figured I'd ask your opinion, so...
My opinion is that if he's technically speaking, and I'm going to be completely technical, a short rest is staying in the same place usually, doing very little, if anything, of activity that would account to allowing your body to recoup.
And he has been kind of following the group. So I think that's fair. Okay. No worries. I just thought I'd ask your opinion. That's all. So yeah, let's take a trip to the hold then. I'm just gonna move you down there. Boop. And also
Mhm.
move myself down there because I didn't put myself down there. And boop. Boop. I had copied, but you guys for some reason wouldn't allow me to paste, so I manually put you here. That should be fine. Anywho, you have made it to the hold.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It seems quiet down here. Nothing noticeable, at least when you enter. You don't hear any voices or footsteps or...
Mhm.
Yeah. Can I do a perception check to search this area before we go through the doors?
You may. A 14?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing seems amiss. You look around. You see everything is relatively back where you found it. Even the floor that you saw before, that you had moved,
Mm-hmm.
it seems to be back where it was. Like it had
Yeah.
never been disturbed, at least from this distance and with that perception check.
Hmm. I mean, it's well worth just trying to call out for him, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he can hear us. Ted? Ted? Sort of walk around the front of these giant casks. Ted?
Uh, you don't hear anybody, especially not Ted. You're just sort of walking around this area. Floor creaks a bit. Seems like a hold that's filled with mostly water. You do see some other barrels that seem to be alcohol.
Okay.
I see these are labeled, which is nice. But yeah, there's some wine, there's some rum, there's some triple X barrels that could be anything. Who let's say, and some more cannonballs. There's some stacked down here.
More cannonballs.
Yeah,
Or a
just
medical ship.
this medical ship is very determined to not be attacked by whatever the Seas of Sorrow
For sure.
presented. Also, I didn't
Very
want to
polite.
modify someone else's map to this degree.
Oh, I get that.
I found this boat and I'm like, this is perfect for what I need, but there's a lot of cannons, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I think just to sort of satisfy his own curiosity, I think Mournul is going to sort of like just knock on each one of these massive barrels. Just go. And just walking along, just sort of knocking on them, right?
Knock,
Yep,
knock, knock.
So you knock on this barrel. Feels fine. No problem there. Feels like it's filled with water. Knock on this barrel. Same thing. Same with this barrel.
Okay.
And this barrel.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to this barrel,
Mm-hmm.
it does knock a little different. Maybe that it just doesn't have water in it. Maybe, someone just didn't fill it up.
It's got seltzer in it.
It could have seltzer, yes.
I knew it.
Could have crackers. We don't know.
Crackers.
Say.
Very reverberant crackers. Yeah. Guys,
Barrel.
I found the cracker barrel.
You knock on each of these. As I said, you do kind of knock on this one, and it feels different. I mean,
All right. I think it's well worthwhile. I'll call the others over. Guys. I think I found some.
Found Ted.
Stop. Look, I did not find Ted. But this one over here, this barrel just knocks different, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
so
Weird.
Isira, when you step where you just stepped, you do kind of have this feeling of uncertainty as you step on this particular piece of the floor, and you hear it's sort of crack below you. Because you would remember this is where you ripped up the floor.
Yeah. Gonna look at it now. Does she see anything like this?
You look
What
at
does
it.
she see?
How carefully do you look at it?
She's gonna study the floor. She's gonna get down on the floor and really look at it.
Sure, by all means. Hello, readers. Ilaria Obsidian.
Cool.
I like the way you spelled it. So yeah, you may make a search. No, even say you can do it at advantage. Just because you've inspected this particular bit of floor before.
Click advantage and then roll.
Okay, 2
Another
14s.
14.
Yeah, you look at this floor. It seems, at least as far as you can remember, when you came down here a little earlier, it seems like it was when you first looked at it. There's sort of like a very thin outline of where you can see something, but someone put this back here, and they clearly did their good job. They didn't half-ass their work, so I guess you could say. It's been replaced, and if you didn't know this was here, you would not have seen it.
That's weird. This was damaged before, and now it looks like it's not been damaged. This board.
Is that where you found the guys under the deck of the
The
ship?
things. Uh-huh.
So they fixed it.
Yep.
Okay.
It's weird.
Oh yeah, this whole thing is weird. I'm gonna sort of search the barrel
Okay.
for anything weird looking, like a lever
Sure.
or a button or a door or who knows.
You can do that. With a 12. It's a barrel.
Yeah.
Nothing seems strange.
I'm gonna use a luck point on that. Got a luck point
Absolutely.
that I'm gonna use.
I forgot you took lucky.
Yeah, I sure did. So I will use one of my 3 luck points for today. I will
Absolutely.
give myself advantage on that roll.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know
Another
why I did
12.
that. That was no. That was the D20.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
plus
So
4
then
is 16.
a 16?
Mhm.
With a 16, it still feels like a barrel. There's nothing really that odd about one of the barrels being empty on a ship like this.
Okay. And I can't find any holes or levers or anything like this in this barrel, right?
You don't see anything like that. That is
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know, guys. Maybe my drow eyes are just used to sort of like living in the caves underneath a world I can't get in hide nor hair. I thought I was onto something with this water barrel, but I guess I don't know very much.
You want me to open
No.
it?
Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. Maybe you're better at this kind of shit than I am.
Why not open it?
What?
Why
It
not?
might not be
Why
as
not?
quiet as we think.
I don't know if you can open it. Can you open these barrels? I think they just sort of
I'm trying to-
put a little tap in it and spigot it out, right?
I can see if I can shimmy my axe in there and
Oh, I don't mean like just like split it open with your axe, man. I'm just trying to say like if there's like a
Like
door,
pop the cork?
a cork. Is there a cork on this thing?
I don't know.
These corks would have to
Plug.
be the size of your arm.
That would make it easier to look inside.
yeah.
I just listen. I just don't want to have to make
don't know.
another mess that we're gonna have to try to get out of. I'm trying to make fewer messes than more of them.
You look at this barrel and with a 16, there is a piece of wood that's sort of hammered into the top of it.
Hmm.
Sort of like you would see with a cork, but it looks like they decided to use something a little bit more durable.
All right, these sons of bitches are using plastic corks now. I hate them. It's fine.
It's wood.
Can't stand it when they use plastic corks and wine bottles. Every single time I try to do it, they never can come back out. Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
All those micro woods getting into the water.
I'd love you, Ken. Oh, shit. I appreciate this a lot. Yeah, you do see there is a big piece of wood that's sort of hammered into the top of this.
All right, someone gonna
I'm
grab
gonna
that.
climb up.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Let's go.
I say, I
Um,
could climb up there.
You
What
gonna
do
put
you
a Isira on
need?
your shoulders?
I'm trying.
Oh my
With a
god,
six,
round.
it's
It's round.
a little
it's
hard
not
to get a grip.
his little dwarf legs are like kicking. I'm
Here,
like, oh
you
my
know what?
God.
If
hanging
somebody
on
can
there,
give
my
me a
legs
boost,
dangling.
Yeah,
if somebody can give me a boost up, I could get up there and try to do it.
we're making like a human centipede here of all the different people in our party just to get on top of a fucking barrel. It's fine.
So
Right.
it's Mournul on his hands and knees. Eitri is
Jesus.
standing on his back, and Isira standing on top of his
Yeah,
shoulders.
and I'm pushing.
So do I
Isira.
do an athletics check to get up there?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
We're just choosing our worst possible things
Oh,
here to
yes.
try
You
to.
guys
Oh.
are.
There you go.
Oh, that is pretty good.
Hey,
Yeah.
who knew?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Eitri, you try to climb this barrel, and you just aren't able to do it. And then Isira just comes, and like something you've just never seen. Like like a spider monkey.
She's
just,
like a
climbing
little-
up the side of the
Oh.
barrel.
She's like a little kid.
She's
She's a little
creepy.
kid climbing up a tree.
She's so creepy.
Yeah,
She's the creepiest
yeah, like-
fucking little gnome you've ever seen in your life.
You just see her kind of like skitter, like this is just.
Oh
her
God, I'm
element.
getting chills.
Eitri has no phobia.
She's just like a little kid climbing the tree that mom and dad told her not to climb up. That's why it worked,
she
because
climbed-
mom and dad said no.
With a 24, I imagine you climb all the way to the top and you just stand on top of this giant barrel, triumphantly looking down at these other two. And Verkal was kind of watching, a little amused, far away from whatever the hell you guys are doing, because he knows what's around here and he doesn't want to fuck with it.
Mm-hmm. Smart.
So-
He's smart.
She's gonna try to pry it open.
okay, so
That
you
little thing.
sort of get down and grab a hold of this big piece of wood, this big block. And yeah, you can try to pry it open. You can try to grab it.
Strength or athletics?
Strength.
Straight strength.
Ooh.
Nice to me.
Oh,
That didn't work.
that didn't work.
Mm,
You do have inspiration from earlier.
oh, I do have inspiration, so and I just straight roll it again.
Yes.
Eitri's like giving hints from no, throw your weight in it. No, left, like pull, like really put, yeah.
With a
17
17,
man.
Holy shit.
17 is enough to remove this rather large piece of wood that's sort of been hammered into the top. Yes, it makes the popping sound as you pull it out.
I gotta get that for my soundboard. Just like
You should.
Arna just going.
Yeah, so you yank this out. You look at it
What do
when
I
you
see
yank it out.
inside?
Are you gonna stick your head in the hole? Okay.
Oh my God,
Jesus, that's it?
Jesus. Well, it was nice knowing you, Isira.
Well, she's gonna
Isira-
look in before she peers. She's gonna look through it from this way,
Mhm.
and then as she can't see anything, then she's gonna slowly dimmer it.
She was alive for
Okay.
3 whole sessions, folks. 3 whole sessions.
Yeah, it's
I
Ravenloft.
mean-
3.5. 3.5.
Right on par with
You
a certain
do or
somebody from Alien.
don't have dark vision because your sheet says 0, but I think you
I mean,
do. Yeah.
I think I should because I'm a Gonomi.
Yeah, gnomes have dark vision. It's halflings that don't.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make sure to add. Why did that? I hit.
I thought we
I would try
fixed
to-
that before.
We did, and it's not.
but it didn't do
Okay,
it.
I think. Nope, it's not staying. It's fine. It's fine.
We'll just have
but
to
yeah.
like remember.
So yeah, you stick your. Well, I mean, you look inside the barrel, and
Yeah.
sort of focus your eyes, and it's strange. You look inside, and it's a barrel for certain. You do kind of see there is like some kind of rope that you could probably reach if you were to stick your hand into the barrel.
Mm. Yeah, you know what? Hold that thought a second. Boys, do you have any rope on you?
Let me check my
Not
inventory.
sure.
Inventory.
I will say, Isira, you are small, but you are
Mhm.
not going to fit inside the hole.
I do have rope. Yeah, I have rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't fit inside the hole.
No,
It's not big enough?
the hole is about the size of your head. It's pretty
Oh,
big.
only the size.
But it's you basically
I'm pretty-
removed a cork from a giant barrel.
Okay.
That would allow you to,
So-
remove the liquid if there was any in here. But
So you'd say it's like 6 inches as opposed to 12, or is
I'd
it
say
12 compared to 18?
I'd say it's about a foot.
12 inches. Yeah, that would be kind of tight.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. What's
You
happening?
are
here?
also wearing some rather
What is happening?
heavy armor. So,
I don't know if she has heavy armor on. I don't think she has heavy. I think it's
well,
like
you have
medium.
you have medium armor, but it's still
But it'd be
much more
bulky.
bulky and yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She sticks her head in there and kind of looks around. And you said there's a rope I can reach.
There is a rope you can reach. Yes, you said you're sticking your head inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's,
How far?
I don't know, there's a rope in here, guys. It's weird. Why would there be a rope in a barrel? She's gonna stick her head in enough just to see.
Okay. Yeah. So you see, there is a rope that is slightly out of your reach. It's kind of an awkward angle. You'd probably have to take your head out and reach for it, um, or get something else to reach for it. But there is some
Mhm.
sort of pulley mechanism inside. It's strange. There seems to be
Okay.
a way to go down, sort of like a rudimentary staircase.
Rudimentary?
Thank you. That's the word I'm thinking of. Uh,
A
yes,
rudimentary staircase or like a ladder? Like a rope ladder?
like a ladder.
Mm. So
You,
that's really weird. Who's gonna be small enough to get down there? Like I'm tiny and I wouldn't. Like who's climbing down this rope inside this barrel? Why a barrel? It makes me want to take. Oh, I don't want to take off my armor, but I'm curious.
I mean, you can do a few things. Uh, there
I'm
is
gonna reach in and
something
grab the
inside the
rope.
barrel. Okay, so you pull your head out
And
because it's a
mhm.
little tight and a little awkward of an angle to sort of reach your because you're on top of the barrel, or you're not, or
Yeah,
near the top. Yeah, so
I'm
you'd
I'm
be
I'm sitting and straddling the barrel.
yeah, so you'd be up here essentially. Um, so it'd be kind of awkward to put your head in and also stick an arm in. So you're gonna kind of have to like reach around and like kind of grab it. Um,
Yeah.
um,
So she grabs it,
so
grabs
you grab
the rope. Hmm.
you, you grab the rope and you pull,
Hmm.
and just as you pull, you're going to feel something grab your arm.
I knew it.
Ooh, boys, this is bad.
Yes, and you're going to feel something grab your arm and pull, and you're
I'm
in
gonna try
kind
to
of an
grab it
awkward
back.
angle. You can certainly try. Um,
Don't! How dare you grab me? I'm grabbing you.
Yeah.
uh,
No
but yes,
backtapping.
you're going to feel something pull you, and I think both of you will see this too. She's going to get jutted in a way that looks very uncomfortable as they grab a hold of
That
your
doesn't feel
arm.
pleasant.
And because I forgot to use the other something spooky this becomes, you will gain a stress point.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, so what does that do to me? Stress points.
It just makes it so each of your rolls have one less.
Uh,
Actually, Mournul also has a stress point, as I recall.
Yes, give me that one stress point.
I can do that. Boop, boop.
mm,
Okay, it applied to you, but it didn't apply to her. Didn't give her the one.
Yeah, you
I
have to
don't
make sure
know.
that you type 1 as you're hovering over the red circle on her token.
Okay, I did that.
There you go. Oh,
There we go.
oh, went away. Oh, now what do we get? Stop it. Okay,
There we
there
go. I got it. Thank you.
we go.
Yes. So you are pulled forward. You may try to grapple the target or whatever has grappled
yeah.
you back um,
Mm-hmm.
by making an athletic check.
I'm gonna say this out
And
loud. If this is Ted, we're leaving him in the barrel. Okay.
I will make
Okay.
a
Can I
pose
use?
check.
So can I use an unarmed strike?
You can do that, sure. I mean, I'm gonna say at disadvantage because you can't see what's grappling you.
But I can feel it.
You can, but it's you still
Okay.
don't see the thing you're trying to punch.
Okay. So at disadvantage.
Yes.
Mm. Okay. You try.
Ah,
Oh, that stinks. That 26 would have been nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check. I don't think that's gonna hit this, but never hurts to check. Boop.
You know what? When I tried to roll at advantage
It
earlier,
does
it
not
did
hit.
not show. It did not show up like this. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, this shows me the 11 and the 26 when I went to roll at advantage earlier. It didn't do that. Was it just because it was a skill check, so it shows up different?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, unfortunately.
Okay, no worries. I was just curious. Anyway, so that did not make it, huh? So that's
It did not
bad.
make it, so you feel yourself pulled forward.
Boys, I
It
might need a
hurts.
hand.
A bit. And you don't hear anyone, but you do feel like this pain in your arm, and your arm is straining as you just kind of keep getting pulled closer to the hole, but it's a little too small of a hole to fit you through. It's not Gnome sized, unfortunately.
No Gnome sized.
It's not Gnome sized. So either the hole's going to become bigger, or you might become smaller.
Yeah, boys, I need some help. There's something in here that is trying to make me go down with it, and I don't think I'm ready for that kind of commitment in a relationship.
Shit. Well,
I mean, I
You
haven't
guys would
even met
definitely
it yet.
hear this.
oh yeah.
I haven't even met it yet. How am I supposed? I don't know. No. She's gonna fight back,
Okay. You're
one-handed or
welcome
not.
You're welcome to try to do that, yes. You may
I
try
feel
to
like
strike again at disadvantage if you'd like.
I still feel like that's
Um,
probably
you
the
could also,
best way.
well,
But
you have a
what
few
were you gonna
options.
say?
You could try to escape the grapple, which would be an opposed
Okay.
athletics or
Opposed
athletics
athletics check.
acrobatics.
I have a higher athletics.
You can use athletics. And
Okay.
yeah, so
Okay.
you can roll, and I'll tell you if you get out.
And this would just be at regular, right?
Yes,
Not at disadvantage.
correct, because you're not trying to punch it, you're trying to pull your arm back.
A little bit better.
A 14, okay.
Dear friend, I
And
haven't met yet. We are not this comfortable with and close with each other yet. I don't
yep,
even know your name. You should let go.
this grip is iron. You feel whomever or whatever is grabbing hold of your arm, they are not letting go.
Are you afraid in the dark? Do you want to come up? All you gotta do is talk to me and I'll help out. But don't be mean. Can I do?
You can certainly try again.
Mm-hmm.
What are the rest of you doing when this happens?
Yeah,
May
I think that if I hear that happening, I'm not going to just like wait, right? Oh, let's just wait for man. Let's see, maybe she can talk it out and not pulling her into the hole and killing her, right? Like honestly, Mournul is gonna see if he can sort of step up with these cannonballs, yeah, and then
Okay.
from there get on top of the barrel.
All right.
Once he's there, he's going to try to pull Isira out of this thing's grasp. Very not strong. I'm just going to let you know this right now.
You know, the dice tell a story, Matt, as you often say to me.
I do, and I make a mistake every time I do because I wish that I would tell the story instead of the dice. But that's okay. Let's just go with whatever you want me to do here.
Well, if you're trying to pull her free, you can use strength or athletics or
Sure.
acrobatics.
I will take. Since you've given me the option.
I feel like Mournul is a very dexterous person.
Yeah. Yes, extremely so.
He kind of knows how to get out of these sort of situations.
Yes.
At least better than Isira, who is more of a brute strength kind of person.
I guess so. I mean, if she's just trying to pull on this thing and it's not working out, it could be that's just like a matter of how she like angles her body to escape out of it rather than just a pull. You know.
Yes.
All right. So acrobatics.
Yes. I'm also going to give you guys some music because I feel like I haven't done that.
I know. Ooh.
Yeah. It's been ocean. Okay. 13.
Ugh.
Not enough.
Yeah.
If we work together, him pulling and me pushing and things, can we have one of us roll at advantage?
Actually, before you do that, I still
Or-
have heroic inspiration from last session, which I'm more than happy to utilize.
You do, yes. You also...
I will use my heroic inspiration because I don't want you
Yeah.
to go, ass over tea kettle into this thing with whatever the hell is in there. So hopefully better this time. Just a little bit better.
13 is still not enough.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, I gave it a shot. Good luck with the rest of your life.
What is Eitri doing?
Eitri is instinctively grabbing one of his javelins, and I'm just gonna ram that into the barrel.
Okay. Into just the
Ooh.
surface of the barrel? Or the hole?
The hole is gonna be too high because I have to climb up, but if I can get it from the side...
Okay.
Jam it through.
Are you saying that this thing is a giant fucking mimic? Like, are we actually thinking that this thing is a mimic? That would be amazing. He's stabbing the giant barrel mimic.
I mean,
I thought he was just like, I was thinking like stabbing through a door. There's something on the other side of the door, so you stab through it even though you can't see. I thought that's kind of what he was saying.
I think you're probably right.
Kind of what I was...
Yeah, I mean, unless this thing starts to bleed, in which case I was right. Right? There we go.
Yeah, you can, 16?
Yeah.
Okay, the 16 definitely pierces the barrel.
Oh, damn it. She didn't say the thing. It's fine.
So and do I hit anything on the inside? That's the question.
From inside, you just hear a guy who's just like, ow! You hit my knee!
Something bit me!
Oh my God.
You feel the barrel connect to something, but you don't hear any sounds into what you've just forced this object into.
Hey, do you have an extra one of those javelin spiky pokey things? Maybe I can stab through the hole at it.
Well, I've actually been wondering how many of them I have.
Standard loadout of javelins is 5.
Because I think I used at least one already.
Well, you can recover them. They're not one single use.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
if
you throw it in a place where you can't get it back, like if you throw it... You did throw it at a shark.
So I'm thinking
I would say you're probably down to 4 then.
Okay, then I will reach behind my back.
Unless you decide to swim across the ocean and
recover it. No, I'm gonna reach behind my back and poke one up so they can grab it.
Okay.
Can you reach that for me, friend, and we can stab this guy? Let's stab him.
Sorry, you talking to me? I'm just wanting to make sure I'm not I was like, wait, who are you talking?
Mournul,
okay.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Mournul, you grab the thingy.
Okay, I'm
Mournul,
grabbing
you
it.
grab the thingy.
I'm grabbing it.
And then we're gonna stab the thingy.
Cool. I'm grabbing, you're stabbing, or am I grabbing and you're stabbing?
You're holding on to me so I don't go into the hole while I stab it.
Cool. All right, so nice. I'm grabbing, you're stabbing. Nice. Let's go.
Okay, new friend inside the barrel. I'm gonna stab at you unless you let go. If you let go, then I don't have to stab at you. Just so you know. And
sorry.
What would you like me to roll for that?
Wow.
Stab at it.
That almost went all over my keyboard.
I am going to stab it. What do I need to roll? I don't know what the weapon
Okay.
damage and things are for this.
I can give you the damage.
Well, a
stat.
javelin. Yeah. I mean, a
Javelin
javelin
has a
uses your
+5
strength,
attack.
yes. Yes,
Okay.
but
A
you would use
javelin.
your strength modifier,
A
Julie.
javelin
so,
is a simple weapon or a martial weapon? I can't remember. think it's-
So okay,
Let's
so
find out.
can I just use like my mace stat? My mace is a point is
Yeah, that's perfectly
7.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically
Javelin is a simple melee weapon.
Ooh, 18.
Okay, now an 18, yes, is definitely enough for you to hit what is holding you, and you're
Mhm.
able to pull your arm free.
Okay. Did it call out or cry out in pain at all?
No,
It just
you
got
don't hear
stabbed.
anything as far as somebody. You hear the sound of something getting stabbed, but it doesn't sound like you're stabbing someone. It sounds like you're stabbing something.
My dark elf friend,
You do.
Hmm. I don't want to stick my head in there again.
Bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Question is, what's in there and why? And most intelligent creatures would make sounds when stabbed.
Mm.
Mm.
That is usually correct, yes.
Usually. I don't know. Can I use a knowledge religion check to think about to contemplate about what this might be?
I don't know if you can use religion here. You could certainly use history or insight.
Let's try insight.
With a 17. So you think back to exactly how you were stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and but when you think about it, it didn't really feel like a hand necessarily. It just felt like your arm sort of got stuck on something inside. It could have been something maybe grabbing you, but it didn't feel like flesh. It didn't feel like a creature necessarily.
Mm.
Anybody got like a little lantern or something we can drop in there to give us
I mean, you guys
light? Because I don't know. Because with
I
dark
have
vision, we should have
matches.
know.
there, yeah. So there are a few lanterns on the wall that are in this particular room. You also have torches as well. Pretty much any adventurer has something they can create light from.
Can we drop a
So
torch
you could
inside?
do one of those. You
Boys, what do you think
certainly
about
could, yes.
Yeah.
putting a
Eitri is
torch in there?
gonna walk over there and pry the torch from the wall and hand it to
Okay.
you.
So yeah. So those are actually like they're not torches. They're more encased. There's
Yeah, like a lamp.
something it's like a brazier. Yeah, it's like like a lamp, I guess would be
I get you.
the easiest way to say it. Yeah. So you can take it off the wall. There's sort of a bracket that they would put it on. And yeah, you bring it over to Isira, and do you try to force it through the hole, or do you try to use it to look inside?
First, I'm going to use it to look inside, and if that doesn't work, then I'm going to lower it in.
Okay. You use it to look inside. much like when you looked inside with dark vision, you see this sort of rope mechanism that's sort of built into the top of the barrel, like on the inside. You also see there are a number of ropes and brackets, and you sort of look around, and some of them are rather haphazardly built. It's definitely an easy way to get your arm stuck if you stick it in there without looking where you're sticking your arm.
Okay.
So it's kind of a tangled mess, but you do see this sort of rope that looks a little different on these.
It's weird. Do you see,
On
you
this sort of
see
pulley
that?
system.
Mournul, you see that? This is weird.
I see it.
And okay, I want to try to lower the brazier down inside a little bit so I can see what's farther down.
Okay, you lower the brazier down. You do see the ladder, and then as it lowers down a little further, you do see the area that you and Verkal had explored previously. There's sort of a wooden platform down there. There's a bit of water. You can't see from this angle the boxes you saw before, but you can kind of see that there is a platform down there because the lantern kind of lands with like a small thud as you lower it down.
Weird. There's stuff down there. I don't know. I don't want to face those creatures again, but okay. Maybe we put the thing cap back on this, and we check out the other end of this level before we decide if we want to like rip up some floorboards and go down, or make the hole bigger on the top of the barrel.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. You said there's a ladder there,
okay?
right?
Yep. We just got to make sure the hole is big enough to get in and out of without getting like tangled.
Yeah.
Right? So like that part's the trick.
Yeah, I understand.
But you know, maybe we check out those doors at the back end, and I say we just, you know, if we can find Ted, maybe we can pretend this barrel doesn't exist.
I agree. Yeah. All right. Here, let me help you down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you get down and I'll slide down and you can catch me.
Yeah, sure.
And she's gonna slide down like a little kid going down a slide. Arms go up like whee!
With a horrified
she
look on his
remembered
face, Mournul catches the gnome.
She does still have the javelin to give back.
She doesn't weigh a lot, but she does carry a lot of armorants.
Yeah, for sure.
Does not wear necessarily the lightest chainmail.
Yeah.
So she's probably a little heavier than you're expecting. Or not.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay.
She still has a skip in her step despite having like had her arm feeling like it was gonna rip off. She's still in her chipper mood.
Well, howdy, Verkal. I'm so happy that you witnessed all of that nonsense and had nothing to say.
Oh, these doors are locked,
He seems to be busy trying to pick one of these locks.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Make yourself useful, Verkal, please.
Yeah. That's inside.
He does not make himself useful.
God damn it, Verkal. I'm going to have a word with your boss. Just kidding. Shit. I don't know. At this point in time, I feel like I'm exasperated enough, and I've witnessed all kinds of weird ass shit. I mean, I see you looking over there like you're straining at the bit, my friend. Eitri, you just want to smash something with that axe. So I'll give you full fucking clearance just to bash this whole fucking door in, man.
Go boom.
I think we all
Well,
deserve
I'm
a
not
good.
sure if I don't think I can use it yet, right? Because I need to attune to it.
You can. Okay, so you can use an item that is magical that you're not attuned to, but you do not get any of the bonuses that weapon will provide you.
Right.
So essentially, consider it a great
Cool.
axe.
Okay. That's a
Yeah, I
17.
would say a 17. You're gonna put a sizable hole in this door.
Oof. Let's go.
Ooh,
I
good
don't
job.
think that's gonna buff out, but you know.
Damage it.
Yeah, you know. What we
I'll
got
hit it again.
inside.
A 12 does not hit. Surprisingly, it's wooden door, but you would think it would. But you sort of hit the side of like the banister here, the pole that holds the door up. Sort of just sink your axe into that.
Yeah, that was deliberate. Like, just
Did you say that there is a sizable hole in it?
Yeah, there is. But I think with
So,
another
so somebody could reach in and unlock it.
conceivably, you could have.
Eitri puts his face in the hole. Here's Eitri.
Do you unlock the door from the inside a tree,
yeah.
or do you chop through it more?
No. I hear Isira say it, and then like acting like it was my idea all along. I will open the door from the inside.
Great. You open the door to this room. This room's a little strange compared to the other rooms you've seen on the ship. There are barrels, but these barrels, for the most part, are painted a bright red.
Uh-oh. That's weird.
There are also a number of crates in the back of the ship, covered with the sort of tarps you saw above deck. Same sort of thing. They are labeled in a way that doesn't really make sense. But there is, I'd say, more than a dozen of these red barrels. And you do kind of get this strange smell. It's very strong.
Oh,
You
God.
smelled it before. Just standing next to these barrels, you can tell they contain like oil. Sort of oil you would maybe expect to be used for lanterns and other things. With a amount of these barrels that are here, definitely going to a place that would perhaps need them. A settlement, a small town.
Open up one of these barrels. What do you think, boys?
I would caution you to be careful.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to spell that word.
I would recommend. Sorry, that's an even longer one. Don't act like a fool.
Open it with a smile. Got it. All right.
God damn it.
How might I ask, are you opening this barrel?
I don't know. Can we use your axe, Eitri, to kind of pry it open again? Put it in that little crack and go.
I'm gonna say to open this barrel without damaging it. If you want to use your axe, you're going to have to make a sleight of hand check first. Because if you just swing it, it's probably gonna be a disaster.
13.
Do you have? 13's not terrible.
13 is not terrible. You sort of examine these barrels, and you look at this axe, and you look at this barrel, and you kind of compare the sizes of them. And you sort of press the axe against one of the lids. You get the feeling that you could conceivably use this axe, but it may be a little messier than you'd like. But that is completely up to you.
Okay, this could get messy. So, are we sure?
Stand to the side.
Okay. That was athletics, right?
Yeah. Okay. A 15. You use this axe to sort of try to pry one of the lids off, and it does come off with a crack. But as you do, there's this viscous black liquid that sort of starts to seep down the crack in the side of the barrel. It's not noticeable, but it's just a little drip. Um, you look at this, and you can absolutely tell this is fuel, essentially. It's oil.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay.
Icky, but necessary. Okay, what's back here? She just kind of like, okay. You know what? I want to go all the way to the back. What's under this?
Okay, you move the tarp aside, and you look at these boxes. It's the same as you saw in the caged area above. They are boxes that are labeled with Roman numerals. This one seems to go higher. Where up above you saw ones that 7, 3, 12, 15. These go into the 30s and the 40s,
Mhm.
and probably some more. But it's hard to tell from just where you're standing.
Hmm. Weird. I want to pop one open.
Okay. I think you guys have pried open enough barrels and crates to kind of have a general idea about the way to do it at this point, so I won't have you roll for it. You pry it open.
Yeah.
This barrel contains clothing, much as above. Contains various sets of clothing that is kind of generalized. There's nothing really necessarily different or distinct. Um, some of them seem a little bit stylish. Some of them seem like maybe they're from different places, but none of them feel like they are from people who are necessarily well off.
Okay, this is weird, guys. But she's gonna close it. Okay, all these weird clothes from all these people who aren't rich, and all these barrels of oil for random, because who knows why. I mean, mm, not getting good vibes, but I don't really know I can't really put my finger on it. Guys, what are you thinking?
I don't know what the oil barrels are for. Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, fuel for something,
What uses
maybe.
oil for fuel?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Oil for cooking?
Could be cooking oil, I guess. That's just a lot of
That's
cooking oil.
really that's a lot, and also that's like a really thick black. And I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know oil very well. Well, of all the things that we've done in the last couple of hours, and I'm glad we're coming up to the time where our friend Verkal is going to be able to speak again. I know that he's been waiting a while for it. I can
Yeah,
tell
I
just by
think he's
looking
just
at
been
him.
tired.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I'm a little tired myself. I feel like I
Mhm.
could use a good rest. I don't think Ted's on this boat no more.
Mm,
Something came
Unless he's
rushing by the
underneath.
window.
But what
Yeah.
if he's underneath? What if he's underneath?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this out loud, considering what happened to you, Isira.
Mm-hmm.
If they put him in one of those boxes underneath the deck, then we ain't gonna see him no more.
Oh. You might have a point. And I don't really want to see those creatures again.
Fair enough. Let bygones be bygones. I'll give Ted the W on this one. I'll forgive his debt, considering what's happened to him, assuming that he did end up down there. I don't know. I don't want to know.
Yeah. I don't want to be on this ship anymore.
Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe we get to Dominia. What the fuck is the name of the place? Dominia. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really like the idea of going there either.
Listen, we got to get off this ship. I'm not going swimming.
Doesn't
Yeah,
sound
no.
like a great place to go, but it does sound better than this boat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not about to take control of no boat. That's for fucking sure. Not with the amount of crazy whacked out sailors on this joint.
Maybe if there's another ship, we can catch a ride from another ship.
That's exactly what I said at the very beginning of this particular session of D&D. I don't know why nobody listens to me. Whatever, it's fine.
Oh, we heard you. We were just waiting for it to be closer to time.
Okay. Sorry, I broke the fourth wall there for a second. I appreciate you.
I hear you. I see you. Your opinions are valid, and your opinions are, we respect your opinions. You have good logical thoughts in your brain that you express verbally that are understandable and legible, and we are taking them very seriously.
You ever get any thought to becoming like a motivational speaker, Sarah? Because you got some real talent.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think people would like to listen to me?
Let's just take it one step at a time. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like is a very big word.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes the words are good and people just don't want to hear them.
True.
Because they get lost in themselves.
I mean, if we wanted to get real freaky around here, we could light this whole place on fire and blow up the whole fucking boat.
Yeah. You know what? Let's wait until we get to the island and make sure there's another ship we can get on.
Great idea. I don't particularly like the idea of drowning again. Yeah.
Well, also, but what if we get there and this is the only ship?
Well, then we've kind of fucked ourselves.
Yeah, so let's wait to set this baby on fire until, we find out there's another alternative.
I like that idea. I like the way you're thinking. So we're not taking setting the oil on fire and blowing up the boat completely out of the picture. We're just waiting for an alternative.
Right, because we don't want to screw ourselves. We just want to screw them.
Yeah.
So, but not in like the woohoo, but more in like the nah.
Yeah.
Kind of way.
Exactly.
So yeah. Then, if there is, then we let it burn.
You're a little pyromaniac, aren't you?
Dangerous things are fun.
I knew it.
That's why I like you, because you're dangerous.
Yeah. All right.
You both are dangerous.
Well,
that makes things fun.
You just wait. There's a reason why I stated my character like this. Anyway. I
think Verkal kind of like peace in the room when you talk about being dangerous.
Yeah, you should see that guy. I know he can't speak, but Jesus, look at that guy. You could tell him. Look, he doesn't have a fucking. He doesn't even have a nose. He's dangerous as fuck.
When you
Isira giggles. She goes.
When you say, "Look at that guy," he's gonna reach down, pull up the hood in his cloak. He's gonna disappear.
See, now he's twice as dangerous. Now you don't need to know where the fuck he is.
See, I knew I picked good people to be my friends.
Mournul says nothing at this.
All right, maybe we go rest for a little bit.
All right.
Because I still kind of hurt a little bit. And that thing kind of wrenched on my shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta make sure
wiggles it a bit.
Ice it.
And she goes to a door frame and she puts her arm up like this, and then she pushes against the elbow with the door frame backwards until it pops.
Ah, jeebus.
Ooh,
Gotta crack
that
her
feels
arm
so
back
much
into place.
better.
Trigger warning.
Mm.
For God's sake.
I mean,
Popping
that feels
limbs.
so much better. Oh, she rolls her shoulders back. She goes, oh, that felt great.
Yuck. Gross. Get some
Mm.
weird shit in my time, and that just tastes the cake.
Mm. Yeah. Okay,
all right.
so let's go back.
So yeah, here's what I'm going to suggest. I'm just going to go back up to the main deck, the top deck, and see if Captain, I've already forgotten her name. Shit, I'm a horrible person. Captain,
Her name is Captain Delphina.
I almost said Melania, but I was close. There we go.
Oh no, not that name.
Not that name. Sorry, something with an A at the end. Captain Delphina. Yeah. I will check.
I believe
Yeah, go ahead.
She did give you her full name. It's Captain Mercia.
Mercia. Delphinia.
Yes.
Wait, Delphina Mercia or Mercia Delphinia?
So her crew calls her Captain Delphina.
Okay.
But her actual name is Captain Mercia Petri.
Oh, so she's using like a pseudonym.
Yeah, she is.
Got it. Cool. All right. So I'm just going to go with the pseudonym for now. Although her real name is much cooler. I'll just say
That's fair.
Captain Delphina may have gotten something out of the rest of the crew in her discussions. I will just go on up to the top deck and make sure everything's cool, and then I'll join you.
You need a hand? Are you good?
I think I'm all right. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me.
Eitri, what do you
Yes,
want to
that's
do?
Well, we didn't find Ted.
Mm-mm.
I'll join you on top deck. See what we can find out from the captain.
All right, works for me.
I'm going to go back to the infirmary and lay down for
Good
a little
idea.
bit.
Yeah, good idea.
Mm-hmm.
That is on my
So-
to-do list.
Just to confirm where everyone's going, Mournul and Eitri are going to the top deck. Go try to find Captain Delphina. And Isira and I don't really know where Verkal's going to end up. He's invisible.
He's
so
invisible. He can be.
I
He can
imagine
be in
he
any
goes
place at any
somewhere.
time.
Yeah. So you're going to go to the infirmary to rest.
Yeah, where we were like set up with those cots and stuff.
So it's worth noting, the cots were where Ted, Captain Delphina, and Maribel were staying.
Mm-hmm.
You guys actually had your own
right.
specific room about the ship and the forecastle.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
So
guess
you can go
had-
to the infirmary, or you can go back to where you were staying. It's up to you.
maybe go back to where we were staying.
So then I will move all of you back up top. Boop. Boop. There you go.
All right.
Fix some stress. There we go. You got 40. And you got 28. Better. So yeah, you... Oh, so it's actually the other direction. It's here. It's up here.
That way?
Yeah.
That way?
So it's over
Or this
here,
way?
is where it is.
That way?
Up here.
Yes.
Where I'm pinging.
Oh, that way. Oh, yeah. I was heading that direction. Yeah.
It's okay. I got you. You're over there. Mournul is still invisible. I think he will stay invisible until
You mean Verkal?
He returned. That's what I mean. Yes,
Yeah.
Verkal is still visible. And until he returns.
Works for me.
Yeah. So you both head over towards where you know the captain's quarters are.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that two of the sailors are sort of standing in front of the doors,
Okay.
just watching you as you approach?
Cool. Yeah. So just go up to.
They don't greet you. They just kind of look at you.
Yeah. I'll just say, sorry, looking for Captain Delphina. I think she was in talks with your captain.
The sailor closest to you does sort of cross his arms and sigh, and they're busy. If they're talking about arrangements, you'll have to come back later.
Arrangements for what?
But my pay grade. That's the captain's purview, not mine.
I sort of look over at Eitri. You smell something?
Yeah, I do. I smell bull
Bull.
excrement.
Oh, man, you can't even say the word, man. Come on, you got to say the real word.
I smell me some bullshit.
There we go. See? We'll get that fucking language into your dwarvy mouth one of these days. I smell some bullshit, too, my sailing friend. You want to treat it? Actually tell us the truth, please?
Are we going to have a problem?
Oh, no, we're not. Because you're going to tell us where our captain is, and you're going to produce her toot sweet.
Like I said, she's meeting with our captain.
No worries. I guess we can meet with your captain as well.
So if you would just open the door and step aside, then there won't be a problem.
Exactly.
I don't think I will. Captain Verkal runs a tight ship.
Well, our captain's in with your captain, so it's only fair for us to join our captain with, with regards to what is being discussed. I don't understand why you're being such a pain in the ass.
I don't really want to be disciplined for disobeying my orders.
Well,
I was told to stand here. Wait.
You-
So I'm waiting.
you can certainly stand there and wait. There were no orders that said prevent anybody from coming in. Am I wrong?
There were. Private meeting.
Well, it's a private meeting about us and our predicament, so I think we should be there. And if you want, you can say we roughed you up a little bit. so you didn't
Exactly.
obey orders,
Exactly. Yeah. We gave you a little shovey, pushy.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. Oops. Back to my character sheet go. I'll do it off the main Roll20 character sheet here. With disadvantage. I have to click on the disadvantage button at the top here. Persuasion, huh? Okay.
Yes. If you may.
It's fine. I'm down
I know
for
you're
it.
pretty good for that, I think.
Well, I was.
You were, yes. But I'm afraid a 10 is not gonna cut it.
Can I try, or?
You can certainly try, yes. You're both there, so yeah.
That is not better.
not better. So you've seen these sailors over the course of your stay aboard the ship, and for the most part, I mean, they've just mostly ignored you. Maybe been a little abrasive, but I think this is the first time you've probably seen them being more. I wouldn't say hostile, but
Yeah.
they're definitely very displeased with you trying to convince them to move. The other sailors on the ship are also sort of looking over at you. They've stopped their work, which, even when they've looked at you before, they don't typically do that. They'll look over at you and they will, maybe judge you, maybe whisper something behind your back, but it's the first time you've actually seen them just stop what they're doing as they look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a bad feeling about this.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just two of them, and Mournul counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 8 of them and 2 of us. I'd see that's about an even odds, would you say?
I wouldn't mind those odds.
Yeah, I
Do
mean,
you, fellas? Do you?
it's up to them.
Yeah.
You are going to see the other sailors that were previously watching step a little closer.
Gentlemen, I have the great pleasure of introducing you to my friend Eitri. Eitri, what's your last name?
Stonefist.
See, there's a reason why his last name is Stonefist and not like, Pussy Willow. Because Stonefist means he's gonna fuck you up. He's gonna fuck you up with his fist made of stone. I don't think that you're gonna want a fist made of stone rammed up inside your genital area. So I think that it's probably best that you listen to the man when we say that we gotta get in and talk to your Capitan.
Make an intimidation check.
Thank fuck. Thank fuck. Oh, that was with disadvantage, but it should have been a 19.
Okay. Let me just roll to see. And a post check. 1 second, please.
And
It's that guy. I just want to see if he's willing to let you pass.
You shall not pass.
Okay. So much like when you spoke to the doctor previously, he sort of sizes you up, sort of sizes Eitri up, and he will step aside very hesitantly, but he's going to just look at you. Rather a strange look. Not one you've seen these sailors have, but look of concern.
All right. That's right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time. Opens the door.
Okay, I will move you then to one more map.
Oh, BKB.
Let me just put you there, put you there. You are not here now, so let me put you here. One moment, please. Boop, boop. Oh, there you are. Okay, I found you. and Eitri. Okay, so you enter into the stern castle of this ship. And you're in a small room, as you were before.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really hear much, at least for a moment. Make a perception check.
23.
A 23. Okay. You hear two things. You hear the sound of crying, and you hear the door creak to your left.
The sound of crying, like an adult
Ahead of
crying
you.
or a child crying?
An adult crying.
Oh, great. Coming from this
And
door?
coming from that door.
Oh, great. Look over at Eitri.
And
The hell's that?
you
I don't
You-
know.
you also hear the door right near you as well, the door that you know is Colin's cabin, as he sort of peeks his head out and looks at the two of you, with much like the sailor, but much more, what I'm thinking of, much less hidden,
Mm.
much less muted. He looks at you and when you walk into this room, and he looks terrified that you're both here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And he just looks out and just like shakes his head at you.
What?
He doesn't say anything to you, but he just looks at you with
All right. I mean, if you're
just
going to
this
be.
look of concern.
All right.
That and with a 23, I think you would also hear him just very quietly whisper, "Don't." And he's going to close his door
Did you say don't?
very quietly.
Don't.
That is what you heard.
I don't know. Don't means a lot of different things. What is don't?
Well, we are going to go to the captain, right?
Yeah. That's my assumption is we're going to see the captain.
But
Okay, try the
yeah,
door.
they locked the door.
Yeah. Sure.
Door is locked.
Oh, shit. Shall I do the honors or shall you?
I think you're better at it than me.
All right. Well, give it a shot. What the hell's the worst thing that can happen, right? I knock on the door. Captain. Captain, I think.
You don't
Is that you in there crying, Captain?
You don't hear a response from the captain, but you do hear the crying. It's a little louder now.
Captain, is that you crying?
Don't get a response.
Shit. Eitri. This is not good. Eitri, I think we're going to have to break the goddamn door down. Because this captain might be in trouble.
Right.
Pretty good at this. I don't want to see this door get smashed in. I say this very loudly because it's a very nice door. It's made out of very fine wood. It would be a real message to the captain saying we don't appreciate any kind of nonsense or chicanery.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
All right. That I will try. That's a 17.
Okay. With a 17, you hear the sound of heavy footsteps walking towards the door. And the door opens. And this is where we're going to end our session tonight. As you are greeted by Captain Baker. He stands before you, covered in blood, as you look behind him and see Captain Delphina on the floor, not moving, and Maribel crying. As he looks at you, he doesn't say a word. That's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
All right. Works for me.
So, yeah, I need 1 second. Will I get our outro music? Because it's been so long since I've had to play that. And boop. Okay, it is that one. Okay. So, this was a more, abridged session this time around. We were down 1 player, but that's okay. I'm sure he will be back next session when we do that, which will be in May. I have some plans for this, and I'm excited to see where they go. I would like to go around the horn and have everyone say goodnight. I would like to start with Eitri, since Verkal's not here, and he's the one above me.
Okay, you can find me. Well, my name is Arne. You can find me online as Iridonian on the Discord. I'm also on the Discord for our friends over at Dark Domains, although it's been a while since I played over there. And I have my own YouTube channel where I play Alien RPG mainly. We're currently doing a little one-shot in between our campaign, which will resume, right after we finish this little adventure. So yeah, check it out.
Hi, I'm Julie. I am Dritz Norris on Discord. Discord is where you can find me for social media because I prefer the quiet and just hang out with my friends. So you can find me here with Slices Dices or with our friends over on Dark Domain. Next games I have coming up are actually this weekend over with them. I get to play the Pink Power Ranger on Sunday.
Ooh.
A little nostalgia. Come check us out. And then and then we got this other thing going on Monday. I think, what is the one on Monday? I think it's like dinosaurs. So
Dinosaur sounds fun.
yeah. So come check us out. It's gonna be fun.
Mournul?
Oh, yes. Hello. I'm Matt. You can catch us here on Slices and Deuces. Slices and Deuces? God, my mouth is so tired right now. I've been talking all day.
It's almost 2 a.m.?
It's almost 2 a.m. I'm going to smash my head into my desk and fall asleep on it right as soon as we stop streaming. Whew! Slices and Dices. Yes, we've got some really great games coming up for the rest of April and into May. Magia Nights is coming back next Thursday. And we're back to our main Ravenloft campaign on the 17th, Friday. On the 19th, which is a Sunday, we're playing the first of, hopefully, many West March campaign-style Warhammer 40,000 games using the Dark Heresy game platform. I am super psyched. It's the first time I've actually ever played Dark Heresy, but we're going to be led through this by the amazing and talented and intense Warhammer fan, Ben, who's Julie's husband, and I'm super psyched for that. So that's it for April. May, of course, we've got more stuff coming in store. Hopefully we can charge it on up and get it ready for you. How about you,
Hello.
Maeve? Yes.
How about me? Thank you, Matt. Well, I'm Maeve. I got to DM tonight, which was fun. It's a little different. Been a little bit since I've got to DM, and it's been nice to kind of get back in that seat because try to have fun time. I just want to thank all my lovely players tonight for joining me. I definitely want to try to make sure we get more on a regular schedule. I know there's been some months that we've skipped so far. I want to try to do better at that. I've been going through some stuff, so that's how the world works. Anywho, I am Maeve. I do art. I have done all the art for the player characters in this game. I have also done some other art that you will see. Additionally, I do art for I did our art for Imaginate's campaign. I did art for Ravenloft Domains of Dread. I've done art for a bunch
Mine campaign
of
as
stuff.
well.
I've done art.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I've been able to do that. I feel like my art's improved a lot over the couple years that
Agreed.
I've been around, so I'm happy. Anywho, tonight was a blast. You can find me here and on Dark Domains. Also, a few other servers where I do play. Maids of Faith hasn't done anything in a while. I wish they would. But one day, perhaps. Aside from that, it's, as Matt says every time, we play a game. To not forget to take care of each other, but especially don't forget to take care of yourselves. This has been Ravenloft Bleak House, and I hope everyone has a good night. What would you say, deuces, Matt? So it's sluices and deuces.
Sluices and deuces. Sluices and deuces. That's the new. Yes. That's all I've got for now.
But yes, I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you for joining us. If you watched live, and if you happen to watch our streams, I love that. Thank you. If you watch us on YouTube or Twitch or however you manage to find our content, I hope everyone has a great night. I am ready to go to bed. So, good night.
Good night, everybody.
Toodles.